What to the American slave is your 4th of July? I answer, a day that reveals to him more than all other days in the year the gross injustice and cruelty in which he is the constant victim. To him, your celebration is a sham, your boasted liberty an unholy license, your national greatness swelling vanity, your sounds of rejoicing are empty and heartless, your denunciation of tyrants brass-fronted impudence, your shouts of liberty and quality hollow mockery, your prayers and hymns, your sermons and thanksgivings with all your religious parade and solemnity are to him mere bombast, fraud, deception, impiety, and hypocrisy. A thin veil to cover up crimes which would disgrace a nation of savages. There is not a nation on the earth guilty of practices more shocking and bloody than are the people of the United States at this very hour. Go where you may, search where you will, roam through all the monarchies and despots of the old world. Travel through South America, search out every abuse, and when you have found the last, lay your facts by the side of the everyday practices of this nation, and you will say with me that for revolting barbarity and shameless hypocrisy, America reigns without a rival.
IRFM wishes to advise that the views expressed on the Cutting Edge are not necessarily those of the company.
See, listening to your radio, Cutting Edge is on your stereo, yeah. Mutabaruka leads the way, so just you let the station play, yeah. Say your teachings got to hold on me, yeah. But this is Command and listening to, Mutabaruka. IRFM, Cutting Edge. Whoa!
Children that they need nothing exterior to themselves to be happy. No person, place, or thing. And that true happiness is found within. Teach them that they are sufficient unto themselves. Teach them this and you will have taught them grandly. Teach your children that failure is a fiction, that every trying is a success, and that every effort is what achieves the victory. First, no less honorable than the last. Teach them this, and you will have taught them grandly. Teach your children that they are deeply connected to all of life, that they are one with all people, that they are never separate from God. Teach them this, and you will have taught them grandly. Teach your children that they live in a world of magnificent. Teach them this, and you will have taught them grandly. Teach your children that they live in a world of magnificent abundance, that there's enough for everyone, and that it is in sharing the most, not in gathering the most, that the most is received. Teach them this, and you will have taught them grandly. Teach your children that there's nothing that they are required to be or to do to be eligible for a life of dignity and fulfillment, that they need not compete with anyone for anything, and that God's blessings are meant for everyone. Teach them this, and you will have taught them grandly.
Teach your children that they will never be judged, that they need not worry about always getting it right, and that they do not have to change anything or get better to be seen as perfect and beautiful in the eyes of God. Teach them this, and you will have taught them grandly. Teach your children that consequences and punishment are not the same thing, that death does not exist, and that God would never condemn anyone. Teach them this, and you will have taught them grandly. Teach your children that there are no conditions to love, that they need not worry about ever losing your love or God's, and that their own love, unconditionally shared, is the greatest gift they can give to the world. Teach them this, and you will have taught them grandly. Teach your children that being special does not mean being better, that claiming superiority over someone is not seeing them for who they really are, and that there is great healing in acknowledging mine is not a better way, mine is merely another way. Teach them this, and you will have taught them grandly. Teach your children that there is nothing they cannot do, that the illusion of ignorance can be eradicated from the earth, and that all anyone really needs is to be given back to themselves by being reminded of who they really are. Teach them this, and you will have taught them grandly. Teach these things not with your words, but with your actions, not with discussion, but with demonstration. For it is not what you do that your children will emulate, but how you are that they will become.
Thought-provoking, always smoking, lyrics like a bazooka. You are listening to Mutabaruka.
It's so
Amanani, namanani, amanani, ne wolo na bere manani follow. Amangwasi, mfamangwasi, amangwasi, ne wolo fa bere mangwasi follow. Kankarifa sambali kunyoro de ninkarifa, ninkarifa babili kunyoro de ninkarifa. Karifa Maria mu kunyoro de karifa tamanyo kankarifa tamanyo kankarifa kankarifa tamanyo kankarifa kankarifa tamanyo kankarifa barikare tena kunyoro de karifa barikade sira kunyoro denda karifa baba sira kunyoro denda karifa barikade nami kunyoro denda karifa kolokolo nama kunyoro denda karifa ada karifa sona sina kunyoro denda karifa tamanyogo kan karifa tamanyogo kan karifa
Continent with Mutabaruka. We are listening to the whole of it. You know here. Continent. The end.
Somebody kuyore ini jongaka. Maria mu kuyore ini jongaka. Afriki mogo mandini mogo sara. Baba ni bula mogo nyoro.
Always smoking. Lyrics like a bazooka. You are listening to Mutabaruka.
Yeah, good night. This is the Cutting Edge on IRFM. And next Wednesday we're there with you. In December, the last month of the year. You know, say everything now is rushing toward the 25th of December. And the 26th of December. I don't know why they keep celebrating it on the 25th. And I tell them every year that is the 26th of Ban, it's not the 25th. They must stop celebrating the 25th as my birthday, the 26th of Ban. But I guess people now going to listen to me. Anyway, look here now. America. This is one of the biggest revelation since the two plane them fly in the building them. But here we know. The question is, for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, you must have heard by now that there's a report about CIA involvement and the government, the White House involvement in torturing people to get information out of them. And the CIA, aided and abetted by the White House, was torturing people illegally. Under the Geneva Convention, this thing is a crime against humanity. But the question is, because you know them did have a court for try Bush. I don't know much you didn't know that, but in Asia, a group of countries come together and try him and found him guilty of crime against humanity. But now that the report is out by their own admission that the CIA was carrying out torture beyond, and we have to say beyond because it gone beyond to beyond anything that can be described, considering that America has always come down on the human rights issue of China, the human rights issue in Iran, the human rights issue. That's why them go in to invade Iraq, that's what them say. But the thing where me now really got upset about is that all of the countries, even in Europe, has now accepted that America has violated human rights and is deserving to go to the Hague, where them have the world court, where it's only black people alone go there so far. I stand to be corrected, but I'm not taking it back until somebody correct me. So far, it's only black people that go to that court. Now Bush is deserving to go to that court. But who is going to carry them to that court? Because here we know, the President Obama is saying now that, okay, now that we reach this, so make a move on. This is Obama's attitude towards great atrocity that has been done by the most democratic country in the world, by the most powerful country in the world. They have been torturing people to the point of even some of them dying. And now, by their own admission, it was illegal. A lot of the torturing was illegal. Therefore, a lot of Afghanistan people was tortured unnecessarily. And a lot of Pakistani people was tortured unnecessarily. And who to tell maybe I'll two Jamaican throw in at the bunch too. So what is going to happen now? When the world has risen up now and say, shame America, shame America. Can America now stand up in the world and tell places like North Korea, places like China, and other places, can they now stand up and say that they are protesting against human rights atrocities that is taking place in these countries, when they, as the watchman of the world, as the high moral standing country of the world, have committed grievous atrocities against people? And since Obama went into power, him saying was going to close Guantanamo Bay in Cuba, they was going to close around the site, and up to this day it is not closed. Up to this day it is not closed. And now Obama is saying, okay, so now that we know these things, let us move on. And what they are going to do now, and this is what they are discussing to pardon. It's weird. These Americans is sitting down discussing to pardon all the agencies and people that is involved in it. And saying that the reason why they're going to pardon them is that when they get pardoned, they're going to admit that they have done wrong. So they're going to give them a pardon and hoping that it will never happen again. So this is the way out that I'm going to take now, you know. They're going to take it that, all right, I'm going to admit it, and I'm going to pardon all the agencies and people involved. But this must be a landmark thing where if it is done again, then it'll go open. But considering the amount of people that these people torture over the years, since the 9/11 incident, and have killed and murdered, and considering that they have killed thousands of Iraqi, and considering that they have created devastation on their own children who went into Iraq to fight, where there were more people dying, more Americans die in the war more than what the building went down on. And not only that, the devastation is still being felt with those young children, soldiers who came home with all sort of disease and all 1 foot, 1 eye, one this, one that, and not to mention suicide tendencies, that hundreds of youth come back from Iraq and commit suicide. Hundreds of them. Them conscience couldn't take them. The sight and sound that them was surrounded by for years, them couldn't deal with it. Them come back home in America and commit suicide. And some of them get mad. This is what America has inflicted, not only on themselves, but on countries that have nothing to do with nothing. No, was not in them way. It's not like you drive your car and a man put a big boulder in the way for go match up your car. There was not like that taking place. Them attack a country we never have nothing to do with nothing. And we see them keep doing it continuously, moving from one country to the next, destabilizing countries. But Mr. Obama said, all right, now that we know that, we can move on. And the world now, it's not, I mean, it's few people ball out, but wait till all when it's so keen upon them, and them realize, Then at this America though, the great America, did not torture people to this level where illegally torture people. They know them say them never do these things. When George Bush come out and said nothing like that never go on. The waterboarding that went all over the world. With them waterboarding, them put water in your nose and make you feel like you're going to drown. When them set dog on people. When them force the people them have homosexual affairs in the cell them. Now, which country is going to listen now to America when they speak of human rights violation? Because we have our human rights violation down here, so. And America jumping at it quick. Apart from that human rights violation, not to mention the amount of police attack we are going on in America, yeah? It look like the Jamaican police and the American police are in a little pack with one another. What a terrible thing. And the problem is that we who not up there didn't know said this are going on, you know. Because you know, so we never did trust them for a long time. We don't know say no bomb, no weapon of mass destruction never in a Saddam Hussein hand. And all them show you up on TV and turn Colin Powell, who is a Jamaican, turn him in an idiot, make him stand up on the world stage and I tell people about how them a move bomb from one place to the next and not never go so. Because they know say not never go so. And them kill Saddam Hussein. And then now when them couldn't find nothing else, now them go in Afghanistan now. And destabilize Afghanistan, so them a run out the Taliban, and the Taliban go in Pakistan, and them have to go in Pakistan after them. Meanwhile, round the corner now, you see them destabilize Egypt, and whole heap of things start happening over there, so then them destabilize Libya, and murder Gaddafi. And it goes on and on and on and on and on. And now we see the atrocity that has been done by the most powerful country in the world. The United States of America has violated all human rights convention. All human rights convention. They have violated it. But as I say, and I stand to be corrected, there's only black people go to that court. The World Court in Hague. Terrible thing. Terrible, terrible thing. And how it's going to affect we out here so. Because we seem like we are get a little, we have a little government here so now we are going like they want some dictator government. And it's not that dictatorship wrong, you know. Because I don't really mind a dictator, you know, when a dictator recognize that he have to implement certain things in the interest of the people. But when you have a dictator going like them don't know to them a dictator to you, it's a terrible thing. A dictator but know to them is a dictator, you know. These people are going like to them a dictator to you, but them not going like them are going like to them don't know to them a dictator. It's the worst dictator that you know. The worst dictator is a dictator who a dictate. And I say man a dictator. But we see that happening in Jamaica, yeah, little by little. Especially with this government as you know where now listen to nobody and I threw everything per way. Every week something else, you know. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? The two parties them sit down in a parliament and declare, say, money that poor people are work hard for, that the people must fund the two political parties them. And one guy, we stand up, him name Mr. Knight, him name. What the man name? Mr. Knight. the bad boy liar, the man, PNP liar, them is a Knight. A Knight him name? KD Knight, yes. KD Knight get up and say, look here. Him no agree with that. To take money out of the purse of the poor people of Jamaica to fund the party. Whether or not Jamaica was affluent, or whether Jamaica was going in the right direction as a people economically, him not to say is a right move to make. But then pass the bill, legislate the bill so quick that bill they pass, to take our money and fund two political party or any political party that is registered. To give them money for run them election, to oppress the people them again. Is a criminal thing that. So I don't know what is going to happen now, because we hear people that demonstrate against this and demonstrate against that. But I don't know if it really sinking upon the people them yet. I don't know if it's sinking upon the people them yet, if them realize what is the implication that these criminals who sit down in a parliament going to take our money to fund them political parties, to win election, to oppress the people them again. And the people them going to sit down there and look upon it and say, yes. What a terrible thing. What a terrible thing. Who is going to stand up and be counted in a case like that? In a case like that, who is going to stand up and be counted? Because you need somebody to stand up in a rasta. Believe you me. If the two political parties them stand up, and the weirdest thing, is that not all of them agree with it, but it's true, according to them democracy thing, the majority count. And when me hear KD Knight stand up and I say, but imagine that, KD Knight stand up and I show them say, there's no way on earth or under earth him I go agree with this. And the guys them doing business and they never put it to the people them. They never put it to the people them. That's still say, this them two parties then it's friend and company, It's a family thing I go on from long time. The two parties them start out from family. And them a work as a family, even though them a go like them a oppose one another. But it's a wicked thing I go on. Them a scheme and conspire against the people of Jamaica. That them a do. Yeah, this is the Cutting Edge and IRFM. You know, them take the money and bail out them friend. Money we're supposed to build house to poor people. And now, them are going to take poor people money again and bail out them political party for run election, for win election, for oppress the people them. It's a wicked set of people them. Wicked, wicked, wicked. Warm to the young people them were in a parliament. These so-called young politicians were supposed to make a difference to the political landscape. When we hear about all these pretty young ladies in the parties, where we hear about all these dreadlocks in the parties, we're going to make a difference to the political landscape. How can these young people sit down in a parliament and hear them talk about take poor people money for run them party in an election campaign and them thing there, and them sit down there and vote for that? So what is the difference? What is the difference between young and old in this scheme of things? You know, the system control you. Whether you're old or you're young, the system is a fraud. How can these young, bright, so-called bright politicians sit down in a parliament and hear the people them go vote and pass legislation to take poor people money and run them political party, and them sit down there and vote for it that it can pass? So what the difference them is? Who is these people who we were told that them going to make a difference in the political landscape of Jamaica? Them is no better herring, no better barrel. As a matter of fact, them come like them a rusty barrel, full of pure salt. We are rusty up that. Hey, watch a man. I go and play some.
To Mutabaruka.
Yes, Cutting Edge.
Muta?
Yeah.
Virgin, as far as me say, one party there, you know.
I can't hear you.
As far as me say, one party there, you know.
Then a part, them a part the people, them. You have one party, yes? A family business, you know. A family, them a long time family.
The poor lose. Because the poor always are lose.
We want to know when the poor are going to stop lose, and that we want to find out, you know.
But at the poor have them back, you know. At the poor have... You have to live amongst them people who claim to them are PMP and GLP, but all them go on for the people, but think that pass and gone long time. People them still willing to kill for them, virgin.
That me see, man. I mean, all the pressure where poor people are feel, them still a look upon them to solve them mystery and solve the problem, the two part of them.
I want to tell you, where them come down, I one place down in the Spanish town, I'm there, you know. And the politicians, them ask the people, them, but more 40 people out the world can the phone, you know, and the people them can't answer, you know, but the people them don't know them want, you know, virgin.
Them ask them
nobody want answer, you know, them ask the people them world can the phone, you know.
And them don't know what to say.
And the people don't know what to say, virgin. And I level of them have the people, them, virgin.
Yeah, little boys to them bring chicken and rice and peace, come get them. Yeah, man, chicken and rice.
No, more than here, you talk about the Afghanistan situation.
America. Really America will that talk about still.
Yeah, well, America. When Bush send the soldier them down there, them say them go for Bin Laden.
Yeah.
Them now go occupy Afghanistan. Them only go for Bin Laden. And anybody stand up in them way, you are with us or you with the terrorists. Right? Now, one at a time, them corner Bin Laden up now and cave complex named Tora Bora.
In the mountain.
In the mountain. Right? And them call upon this general. Right? And the man this one go find out not have him corner. And the reply with the general give them was we not have enough man to send go up there. So they not all and supposed to be on deck to go get the man who wanna go down there for. See?
Well, so how much people them kill before them catch him?
Alright.
And how much children and parents dead?
All people.
Yes. And nobody now talk about this president kill more Afghanistan than Bush too, you know. More drone strike.
A skin color where I watch with him, you know.
No, me not watch your skin color with him, you know.
But before him can I get a whole cousin to him, you know. Yeah, can I tell them before him get elected, say that roast breadfruit.
I don't roast breadfruit, man. It's a roast you call it? It's a bun up breadfruit. Roast breadfruit. That roast breadfruit died to the rata. Behave itself, man. A bun up breadfruit.
When the torture so much people want to name a plaster all over the world today. In the name of getting information where Bin Laden up to.
Yes.
Right? And now no hold on from the source. Catch the man with them pants down because I'm ready for go.
Yeah.
Right? Oh no hold on from him. To get the information who not torture so much people all over the world for.
Yeah, man. And them all outsource torturing too, you know. You know that? You know, America outsource torturing.
But the funniest one, you know, me can't understand about the outsource, you know, is when them take some man, 2 man, when them grab on pan, the CIA, them grab on pan them in Libya, and outsource them to Syria.
Yes.
Who's supposed to be the enemy? So Syria got torture them, and you know about the information from the man. Them can't figure out the one they break in.
I tell you, confusion in a room, Rasta. Mix up, confusion in a room.
The saga continue.
Yeah, man. Give thanks, brethren.
Yes, brethren.
Give thanks. I tell you, it's a terrible, terrible thing, you know. Terrible, terrible thing.
Way down among Brazilians, coffee beans grow by the billions, so they've got to find those extra cups to fill. They've got an awful lot of coffee in Brazil. You date a girl and find out later she smells like a percolator. Her perfume was made right on the grill. They've got an awful lot of coffee in Brazil. No tea, or tomato juice.
You know, I want to talk about this washing of foot thing we're going in at the church that day, where the person wash the 2 lesbian them foot. We want to talk about it, you know. Yeah, believe you me, we want to talk about it.
Find a great big $50 bill. They've got an awful lot of coffee in Brazil.
Yes.
Yes.
Hi.
Hi, Muta.
Yeah, blessed.
Yes, night. Renee here from Proudly.
How you doing?
Remember,
I can't forget you.
Wow, I love that still.
No, I'm forget you.
Boy, Muta, more tell you know. So, boy, I'm going to put a whole heap more work in other thing here. And, you know, I'm going to uproots and come to Jamaica and thing. And I want to tell you something. That, boy, I don't know a confusion of going in Babylon further. You know. So I came and decided to join the local tech community thing with them. So them all set up here. Startup Jamaica. So I'm going to sign up for the thing and... You know, went down there. I want to know how nobody now asked me if I pitch my little program. No one is asking me about Proudly. No one is asking me, you know, anything about it. So I'm there trying to figure out what's going on. Anyway, long story short, it turns out that I was recently selected to go to Jordan to pitch proudly to investors. And one of the investors is actually the founder of Yahoo, right? Now, if you remember the last time you interviewed me, I was looking for investors for Proudly.
Well, I remember.
Yeah. You know, a lot of people.
You got the invitation to go to Jordan.
Well, actually, may I try to show you from the Startup Jamaica website. The thing is, when you fill out your form on the Startup Jamaica website, you are actually filling up a form to go to Jordan, right? Now, me never know that. I told me that I try go. At the Jamaica National Building at them event during Global Entrepreneurship Week, me that I try go. But it appears as if these people, what they do is they have some kind of relationship with Jordan that I don't know how it works. They do.
Yeah, so
right?
the Jordan and them did monitor the whole of the thing that were going.
Right.
Yeah.
So they put, of all of the projects that they have, let me explain to the listeners so them can understand how it works. What it is an incubation thing. Them choose companies, them pull them all together, and then teach them certain processes of how to get their company on the market, right? Now, Jamaica does not really have that many people who can provide them with advisory services, so it seems like them outsource it to Jordan, right? Really have that many people who can provide them with advisory services, so it seems like them outsource it to Jordan, right? Now, I don't know anything about that. I pull up the information on the Startup Jamaica website. I bypass the entire Jamaican process and end up being selected to go directly to Jordan because Proudly has a significant amount of work on it. I apply for the patent. In the Google Play and the Apple Store. It's a completed project. The only thing that is missing is the marketing to get people to use it. And not only that, it is attractive as a procurement site for entities that are looking to do relationship with the Caribbean Basin and Sub-Saharan Africa, like the U.S. Export Department and those other entities that are Department of Commerce that is looking for black-owned businesses or African businesses to help develop into trade. So there is a lot of opportunity for growth and development with the project. The people them way a Jordan seat, right? My dad Jamaica, I come back here, you interviewed me in June, I came back here in September. And during that amount of time, I've done an inordinate amount of work. And I can't seem to get anywhere in Jamaica. So last week now when the people them called me and said, well, we're inviting you to Jordan based on the form that you filled out, I appealed to the Development Bank of Jamaica. The Development Bank of Jamaica said that they don't have the funds. They need X amount of people to sign to be able to get me the check to get me to go. So Mr. Matalan follow up now with this lady, Carol Glasgow, who manages the Startup Jamaica site. When he talked to her to find out about my project, even though she spoke to me before, even though she and I have had dialogue on the phone before, and she calls me by my first name, she says she don't know nothing about my project. She don't know nothing about that. I call her back, I don't hear anything from her. She didn't return any of my phone calls. So what I did, I finally got someone who had her cell phone number, called her. She said she doesn't see the value in me going to Jordan. Now, the importance of me going to Jordan
she don't see the value of you going to Jordan after the Jordan and see the value of you coming there?
Yes.
Wow.
And they facilitated it. It's not, what I try to listen to, it's not like a link on them website to the side where you go and click the link and you end up at Jordan. No, it's a form that you fill out for the Startup Jamaica website. It goes straight into their database. If you go, the people at Jordan, their website is oasis500.com. Anybody can check it. And you go to the Startup, it's start-upjamaica.com. and the two forms are the identical things. So they know, they're aware. The problem is, it seems like Proudly is so far advanced that the people them realize that, okay, they would rather move forward with my project than anything that these people have in them incubation in the startup Jamaica thing. And it kind of bothers them, I believe, because they have these little companies that they have in there for months and months and months.
And nothing happen for them. And
nothing now go on for them. And them have other people come in and dilute them equity by giving them not enough money to get them to where they need to go, but diluting them equity. And, you know, now them can say, well, look of what we've done for these poor Jamaican entrepreneurs. I'm an entrepreneur. My company is registered in Jamaica. I have all of the documentation, them TRN, you name it, paperwork, everything, sort out. JIPO, sort out. U.S. Patent Office, sort out. I'm registered in Jamaica and the United States. I have everything for this business in Jamaica. And they said they don't see the value in me going. Now, the value in me going, what it does is, in the tech world, when you are a developer, you go through certain processes. You go through an incubation or an acceleration process. The one in Jordan is the number one in the whole world. I'm the only one ever chosen from Jamaica. 1. 2, I am only one of, I think, of 12 in the whole world for this process. Right? And 3, what it does is when you go through the process, it adds intellectual property to the developer, and thereby building the equity of the company. So it enhances validation. You see what I'm saying?
People that start up Jamaica don't know all of this.
They know all of it, but what may I try to tell you, say, is me no have no political party affiliation, me no have no friend and company, right? The people them at Jordan, when me go through them process, them are going to give me $3 million Jamaican dollar where we can take and come back and hire people and grow, and that alone would be a threat to them and them little foolishness, because the person.
So where you supposed to go at Jordan?
Friday morning, me for go away. The latest me can leave Jamaica Friday morning. So right now, as it is, it look like me can't go nowhere because about $5,000 for go. Round trip, airfare, hotel, taxi fare, and little bread and butter, and I eat that, you know. But I mean, boy, Muta, I don't know what to say, because I did since I come. I know that I can't afford like advertising. So what I did was I got a radio show on Hot 102 called My Business Breakfast, Monday to Friday, 8 to 9. And what I've been doing is interviewing seasoned entrepreneurs and budding entrepreneurs, talking about their journey to try to encourage Jamaican people into you know, getting up and starting up them business and trying a thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To try to foster the spirit of entrepreneurism, because me in the fight too. You know what I mean? And me can't believe so them bite me up so.
So what would be your next move now? Considering you never get for go a Jordan this weekend, yeah, what would be your next move? Because now you don't get no help from who, so Jumpreneur involved in them something there again. Oh, it will.
Yeah, man, them involved, but you see, me even got them investment situation what them have. What they're saying to me is that because remember, when the last time I was on your show, I reached out with a lot of people reached out to me who wanted to invest in my project. The problem is them, we are foreign or we are somewhere across the universe, and they don't have any way of getting anything tangible. And I don't want to put a man in one position and say, send me down, you know, go down a Western Union and him not have a paperwork to show, you know. So I haven't taken money from anyone who have reached out to me. I want the man for the Pantera firma, Jamaica, where me can walk up to him and say, sign your name here, so, and me will take the money and for sure say I have a piece of paper. So I haven't taken any money from anyone because of my ethics.
Yeah.
You understand? I want the people them to have something tangible. So I go through the JAMPRO process, and what they're saying, I asked them, do you facilitate relationships with investors? Because I have identified persons who are willing to invest in my project. However, they're overseas. Do you provide anything of security for them to say, well, this is a person that we know for a fact has a business, we have verified her business, we have seen her stamps, we know it's real, would be a good investment. They don't have that process. So what they do is they facilitate, they introduce you to investors. You can't introduce nobody to investors and then just walk away and you are not responsible, because the main problem with Jamaica is trust. The main problem is, so it's not a scam thing, you understand? So it's trust. So I see an entity like JAMPRO to put their seal of approval on a business to say, this is a tangible business.
Yeah, hold on, sister, hold on. Yeah.
Yes, Muta.
All right, this is a good example of these people do have no far-sightedness, because what going to happen now is that 1-2 years down the line, when you bust out and get big, wait now, them going to come, take picture with you, put you on the front page of the newspaper, and say, here is one of our Jamaicans who make it, and then now them going to want to do all sorts of things with you, and not recognizing that this is where it's supposed to start, because them do it all the while, You're not the first person we go through this,
I know.
Them don't have no far. All right, a youth, Damian Marley, you see? Damian Marley have a cruise, a reggae cruise on a boat, we left from Miami, come to Montego Bay, and the rest. And the Minister of Tourism and Culture, there's nothing that was mentioned about this. One of the biggest things ever happened for reggae for the whole year,
Yeah.
When you look down on Ocho Road, hundreds of people come off of the boat, just to buy shop, this, that, Not one thing, up to now, there's a big write-up in the paper about that, I mean, I say, you see all your thing now, where we know how your thing work out, because we say we did the interview. 1 year, 2 years down the line, when the thing get big and bold and bright, and somebody else a foreigner a big you up and I say, yeah, this is a Jamaican sister who do this and that. You got to see them a run come, but I want it for run them.
Well, I tell you, because it's not even for so well. But the thing is, they don't see the value in having me, because me can come back and show them what to do.
Yeah.
I could come back and show them, because how is it that they have all of these companies? They have 10 companies in their incubation program. Jordan has not picked one of them, but Jordan controls their database. Okay? 1, 2, them just pick it just like that. It's a difficult program to get into. It's not, well, they look nice, mega invite she. They do a thorough process of
study.
And I have all of the tests and the documentation.
And them see the potential like a Google too. Maybe them see the potential as a Google.
They see it. But the thing is, the people who are managing this technology thing in Jamaica, the people who are managing it, they can't write a line of code.
Yeah.
And they haven't been through it, so them can't say it, because I got to Twitter, my Twitter minister, Julian Robinson, and he's going to tell me that I didn't go through their process. Then where I must go if I never go? I go on the FIDEM website, Start Up Jamaica website. I go up on FIDEM website and fill out the paperwork through FIDEM form. Anybody right now, if you go on to them Startup Jamaica website, you fill up the form, click apply, fill up the form, you're going to get a bounce back from a company that says Oasis 500. When I Google Oasis 500, I find out say them and the Startup Jamaica and Minister Robinson and the Development Bank of Jamaica, the whole of them are friend and company. So I thought that they were sharing information. The woman now is telling me that they're stealing people. Then if them stealing people, why am me want them thief? Am me want them thief? Out of the thousands and thousands of applications that have come through their website, am me want them thief?
Alright, so what you going to know? What you going to know? What's the next move?
Boy, Muta, I don't know about that one day yet. Still, I know John know, because right now, to be honest with you, I have some Caribbean Airlines credit. I know say the way me feel bite up right now. I know say any old me all are playing this weekend, I not come back. I not tell no lie. And nobody could blame me.
No, moon blame you.
No, nobody can blame me.
But you have to go remember my percentage.
You can't forget. No, but, all right. The thing is,
right now, make you go on.
What I'm going to do, I'm going to email the people in Jordan. I emailed them already yesterday, and I told them that it appears as if I will not be able to make the trip. So I'm going to write them a nice, eloquent message. One of the founders of Yahoo, he's following me on Twitter and following me on angel.co, which is an investor's website. So what I'm going to do is send them a nice, eloquent email.
Well, if you keep in contact with the Yahoo.
Keep in contact with them. So let them see my progress. Let them understand. And in the future, probably. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, them people here, just jump up and say, me go. They invite you.
Yes.
So when Minister Robinson tell me, well, next year, if you have a good project, next year,
bye-bye to them.
Next year,
bye-bye to them.
The thing about it is, all right, let me explain to you some investment terminology. I have no diluted assets, which means that I have no investors. I haven't taken a dollar from anyone. Therefore, I am not diluted. I am solid. How it works in the investment world, you have an idea, you have a little project, a person will give you a seed money, it dilutes your capital. You come again and you say, okay, second round investment. That next person who comes and give you another little money, it dilutes your capital. Then you say third round, you're diluted. So by the time you finish to my level that I'm finished, you're completely diluted. My project has no investors. May have the foundation, may have the roof, may have the window. The only thing you want is some grass and one fence.
The marketing.
Yeah, so an investor who understands can see the solidity in the project.
Yeah.
So next year this time I will not need that. I'm in the first year. Why everybody know in the first year of a business, it's when it's most fragile.
Yes, but you must give up,
Not true.
No, you can't give up. No, you can't make them. That people don't make you give up on such a big thing. That was big, I tell you, that will get big,
Boy, Muta.
No, boy, no Muta. Me I tell you, say your thing, I go big. I say that true, I don't want to say it, because I see it, I recognize it, I'm go upon it, I'm say, but wait, is a Jamaican data do this? No, it need to go out there. So I know, say, little more when it start to get away, these little nearsighted people, I go and run, come and I go and like say, them they do this to you and them they do this to you. Well, this go down in our history, so them never do nothing for you. Nothing for you, so Friday when you not get to go, and next year when you get, watch a man. It's all right, man. When one door close, the other one open. Yeah.
When I tell the people that I'm proudly, Proudly, proudly.com, and it's in the Apple Store and it's in Google Play.
Yes. Anyway, I'm gonna tell you, when one door close, the other one open, sister. Don't worry yourself.
True, but I lick your heart still in
watch a man. Enough time. It's supposed to go on some tour. Me account so much things. I'm going to go on the tour, and then me hear the man say, "Boy, the tour cancelled." Believe you me.
Motor, the thing hot, because may tell you this, that if Mark Zuckerberg could get into that, he would. The only reason why he wouldn't go there is because he's a Jew and they're Muslims. That's the only reason why. Let me explain something to people. Muslim banks do not charge interest.
No, Muslim for in general.
They don't charge interest. So when them give me the money, and I know how they work. What the people here in Jamaica are saying to me, Renee, they're telling me that they did not agree for them to manage a database, which is false. I lived and worked in Dubai, so I know for a fact. I know for a fact how they work by ethic. What they say is what they mean.
Yes.
If them not go do it, what they say is what they mean, and they expect expect you to hold up what you said.
Yeah.
There's no confusion about how they do things. Only a son them kabanis. The problem is they didn't expect that someone like me would go through them look at the website
from Jordan
and go straight to Jordan.
Well, you may say, sister, one door closed, the other go open, and the other one will open is much greater than the one will close. So, no, I mean, it's hard. Because I tell you, say, as simple as you take it, me as an artist go through them things already, you know.
Yeah.
Me line up poor, and me say, all right, we'll go this, we'll go this, we'll go this, we'll go this. Musician, them sit down and all spend the money before they get it.
Oh, true.
And
Mota.
then all of a sudden you hear the man say, boy, the tour cancel.
Yeah, but Mota, me sell my car and put in it, you know.
Yeah.
Me suffer, you know, star. Me not tell a lie, you know.
Yeah.
This are the best thing for me right now.
Yeah. No, well, that's where it go. Believe you.
And the best of me, that, you know.
Yeah. Me know it feel. Just
you understand? Here one, do one thing.
Yeah.
No, if it's a time to help, and it's a time, it's no.
Yeah, no.
It's no. Me sell my car, sell every stick of furniture and put in it and
but
come
to
to
Jamaica. You have a radio program, man. After you don't
yeah,
come
man. No, remember, you know, me contact you and I told you what I wanted to do, and you told me where to go and who to call. So me do the radio program now. Me call you 5 million times and me not hear you. But the radio program, it's shot, Muta, because what I do with it is I have rolling feeds from like Napoleon Hill and Les Brown and you know a whole heap of those things. And yeah, man, and I interviewed people. But me get Christopher Levy from Jamaica Broilers. Me get Rita Humphreys. Me get Archer Hinchcliffe. Me get Joseph Matalon. Me get everybody into the program. And you know them coming like me did a give us something. But what I realize is there's a thirst, you know, for it. So I get a little offer for television program. And so I'm going to work with that until the bigger thing comes. I'm going to work with it, but my gosh, man, that feels no motor. Over that one, yeah.
Believe you me, Osh. Anyway, we're going to move our sister.
True. Yes, all right.
I'm going to tell you, say, trust me, man. Believe you me, it's going to work out for you.
All right.
You can't have such a great thing this one go to waste. No, sir. There's no way that's possible.
Oh, true.
Yeah, it's going to work out. Give thanks.
Well, I believe you when you say it.
Yeah, man. Believe me, man. It's going to work out, man. It's going to work out.
All right.
All right, give thanks, yeah?
Yeah, man. Mota, love and respect.
Yeah, man. May I tell you, man. You see them people, man. And when none of them tell you about this and I tell you about that, them not interested in that certain things, man. And white people, them want to come here so for come invest, and Chinese people. They're not interested in Jamaican, young Jamaican people who have the far-sightedness to do certain things out of the box. They're not ready for that. You know, see it? But why? Them always praise you when you're done, when you know why them praise you. And you see that in the music, you see that in the sports, all of the things them, where them should contribute to facilitate certain things. Them not do it. Them don't do it. Because look at all that sister, you know, we create a website, create a Google entity almost, a Yahoo entity. And she now get an invitation to go to Jordan, to go really project this thing, and that Jamaica can go up on the map again, not as just sports and entertainment, but serious technological advancement. And it just goes so. But that's how it go. So it go. Yes, cutting edge.
Yeah.
Yeah, blessed.
Sebuta.
Yes.
Well, I think this is a glorious opportunity for cutting edge listeners.
Yes.
To show people power. You know, we can't just sit down now and say, okay, we will give up because government never help with sister. Right? I mean, how much is that she need?
$5,000 by Friday.
Hey, so that
$500,000.
See, so that is $5. 5,000. How much? Couple people give $5 each.
Yeah, but that not going to happen by Friday, Virgin. You have to be realistic. That not going to happen.
Why not?
No, why not?
If you have an account and everybody decides that I go tomorrow, go put $5 at night, why she can't?
Yeah, I mean, I say, yeah, well, it's a good idea.
Is there a policy with IRFM to not?
Yeah, we can't collect money upon it. Yeah, well, we can't do it. That's the first thing.
Suppose me decides that me I go put my account up.
Yeah, well, you can't do it. Well, you can't do it, but me I tell you, say, me can't collect money upon the radio.
All right. Me want to put my account up. More hear from other people.
All right, where you call from?
I call from Mandeville.
Yeah.
So me want to put up my account and people put that in it and me can give you tomorrow evening.
No, me can't tell you if I find the data.
Okay, me drive got
She knows part. She's listening right now. Yeah. So if you want to do it, you can do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
$500,000 by now on Friday. Well, it's not even by now on Friday. It's Friday supposed to leave. So it's 1 day you have.
You should get it by tomorrow. If everybody who are listening to Cutting Edge all over the world,
yes.
Look now.
And I want to tell you, somebody could all listen and wait without pay the whole plane for your fare.
Yeah, one can do it. And guess what I like again too? Me no hear no artists in Jamaica or nobody decides.
No, well, artists not interested in them thing there, no.
Yeah, you know, when you have any little thing, you know.
Everybody have figure about the artists, them right.
If artists now perform, then did they?
Yeah, well, nobody have a thing on the artists. When I say, you have
the money.
No, wait, no, man. They don't know what them do with the money, man. I don't know what about the artists. I know. Me say, you have people that listening right now. We could all have figure just like you for say, give the $5,000, I just buy the ticket for you and make sure you Jordan. You know, me I tell you.
If me have that alone, I may call me.
No, if me did have it, more than go carry. Me I tell you. Because me see the, for the first time me interview her, me see the potential of what she have there. What she have there is something where you can't don't really look and I said this thing here has the potential to be as big as Google, as big as Yahoo.
I'm bigger too.
Yeah, I'm bigger too. You know, but you know, as me I say, me can't go collect money off a radio program. So, you know, somebody else
have me I go do it. So me I go go and listen and if any and then depends on what people call in and them agree. Me I'll call back and give the account.
Alright, so blessed man.
Alright, give them.
Yeah.
Yes, Walter.
Blessed man.
Blessed. The other day, me, the finance minister, he talk about the money, billions, while him write off.
Yeah.
And then he put millions in this refurbished hotel close to Montego Bay here. Billions they put in that too, to refurbish the hotel. And when you look at all the cities, them starting from Falmouth to Lucy, Montego Bay, boy, they're in a terrible shape, man. They're in a terrible shape. Dirty, Montego Bay. Me close to Montego Bay here.
Yeah.
Montego Bay is dirty. And when you touch a place like Barnet, Lane, those are some historical spots. Places like those should be really, clean up and set up where you probably even put in a little park in there for the kids to come and play and swing and all them kind of thing, man.
Yeah, of course. But you need some park in Mobile right now, still, Some park needed in Mobile.
But the city them needs to clean up, man. All the tourists in this area since I was a little boy. I know I'm a big man. And when you go into Falmouth, when you go in Montego Bay, when you go in Lucy, I don't have to tell you because I know you pass through them places there.
After 15 years, I live in Mobile, man. 15 years, I live in Mobile.
I mean, you walk on some street in Mobile there and you can't even look down on the street.
Yeah.
You have to keep your head up in the sky.
Yeah, and they go to them. Terrible.
Yeah, man. Terrible the whole town. And me don't understand how the minister can say them write off billions of dollars and they put millions in this hotel. They're going to refurbish in Montego Bay.
And then put millions take millions of NHT money and put in to bail out people. Bail out them friend, yeah.
But I don't know what they want me in Jamaica, but something else is broken, I can't continue so yeah, anyway.
I just tell you all the while, if you push a dog around for so long, one day the dog will turn and bite you.
Boy, we're ready for bite right now, man, because, we're ready for bite right now, man, that's true thing.
All right, give talk, Bridget, give talk.
All right, my brother.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, Motor, Argon.
Blessed man.
Yeah, as usual, decent reason are going, me I listen to the Empress,
yeah.
I talk about a thing, but you don't know if I can give you information on what our whole thing is.
Eh?
What should I talk about? What should I talk about? Because I never really the interview with her.
In a June, we interview her, she developed something like Google.
Yeah.
Where the same way Google work is the same way Fireting work, Friday. And it's just the same thing. It's just that now, in order to get it out that you need to market it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just the same way. You can go up and get information. It's just that now this is a black owner. This is a black sister own this now. Like how you have Yahoo and like how you have Google. Well, you have Shane or Prady, where she work for her thing. So she had tried develop it, make it reach a stage like Google, or even bigger than Google.
Oh,
she get an invitation. Yeah, she get an invitation for go Jordan because them recognize it, them see it. These Jordanian people see it, and now them have a big convention in a Jordan where all of these people meet up. That you can get certain marketing thing to do. So them invite her to go to Jordan.
Yeah.
So she have to stand the cost of going to Jordan, which she go to all of the agencies them were in Jamaica were responsible for do these things. And all of them seem not to really interested. So that is what she did.
So even our technology minister
No, I don't know, she just, what she just talk about is that she has been to where she's supposed to go. She has contacted who she's supposed to contact, and nothing. Then just leave her blank. So that is what she did now.
Some short-sighted people have out there,
blind people, them. You see that data, Me, I tell you, say that data will get so big. That these people are going to go on like that, them put our response there. And I want to run them, and if she don't run them, me going to run she. See, because I saw them do it all the while. And that them do with the music, and that them doing sports. All of these things where normal Jamaican people develop for them own. Just like how we did go and do the music and develop the music and them not really cater for it. And when one man go out there, go put Jamaica up on the map, yes, them hug him up and go like they love him. Same way them do with sports. The sports there and them not do certain things, and when you go out there and become hero out there, you see them hug you up and go on like. But it's a thing though, it's a thing, you know?
Sure.
Anyway, we're gonna move, Bridget. We're gonna move, yeah?
Blessing.
Yes, cutting edge.
Greetings, Aya.
Blessed.
Give thanks and praise, man. Give thanks and range for the cutting edge, you know?
Give thanks, man.
Boy, me I tell us your advertisement, them long and bad, brother.
Yes.
Yo, a couple of weeks ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, a Bridget proposed, you have to get another day, you know, you not think about it.
Me never think about it at the station. I forgot to think about that, you know. Me not think for the
propose
station,
it to the station.
Well, yeah, you have to do it. Me not propose. Watch out. Me not think for the station, you know. So you have to know what them are doing.
Me I make the management of IRFM know that.
Yeah.
Mutabaruka need another day.
Okay, sir.
To host another program.
All right.
Because when it come out to step in razor, you know, we not even get much out of step in razor, you know, brother.
True.
And I tell you, say then cloud you with advertisement and all them things there.
That's holiday, man.
No, man. And that's holiday, man, a long time, man.
Okay.
Holiday just step in, you know.
Yeah.
And a long time it has gone to, man.
You have feel the pinch from before the holiday.
Yes, man.
Yeah.
Some of that love to get another day higher, so I just work management.
And then I'm going to load it up with advertisement too.
Well, they might forgot, no, sir. The next day, after we. The next day, what you get, after the listeners, them.
So, where I say, you tell IRFM, say, they might cheat the listener, them.
Yes, man. Might rob the listeners, them time.
Yeah.
So, we don't really have a problem with the advertisement or thing.
Yeah.
We just need another day, then.
All right, sir. Them are listening.
Yeah.
The person who can make a difference and listen.
Yeah, I hope so, sir. Because we need it.
Yeah.
When the Virgin I proposed to you a while ago after I daughters, I thought about propose, get an account. A really a good idea, but the time is too short for that.
Yeah, well, a Friday's supposed to live.
If it was like Monday gone, sir,
yeah,
maybe it could be work because but by this time, you know, she would have to certain say, yes, he coming, you know.
Yeah, man.
And then tomorrow she could get herself prepared, you know.
Yeah.
And she step Friday.
Yes. But better things will come for her, though, trust me.
Better things are going to come, man. And I want to tell you, she could all call you tomorrow and say, Muta, you don't know say one man call me up and a woman call me.
From Jordan.
Yes, man.
Somebody call her from Jordan and I listen to the program.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's what them things are going on.
Yeah, man, she just have the faith, man. And we have the faith with her too, you know. And no hope she keep up the encouragement. Me I encourage her to just keep doing what she doing, you know, because I realize that she really invest in it too.
Yeah, man, she take her money and invest in it, man. A big thing shop there, you know. You never go pan it head.
No, sir.
Yeah, man, if you go pan it, man, a big thing, man.
Who bought it name, Muta?
Pradi. I think I'm Pradi. Go pan it for me.
P-R-O-D-Y?
D-I.
P-R-O-D-I.
A Pradi or Prodi. Pradi is a site like Google.
Yeah, me understand.
Yeah, we did have her from June. We have her the whole night on the program one night.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. We did have her on the program and discuss it and talk about it and all everything.
Boy, me I tell you, as a black youth in our country, you know, Miss Motor, you suffer for your little bus, you know.
I tell you, man.
If it was a Chinese, need the bus this evening and gone, no matter.
It's a white boy. Watch out, man. If I want Jew boy in a Jamaica, man, and him need that, man. Him gone a Jordan all today.
Boy, me I tell you, star, this is what they do to us, you know.
Shop. And Paris at that shop and all before me reach a Jordan. If I was
me I tell you. Yo, we are telling you the Motor. We have to go get wise and just deal with one another upon a level still in the Motor.
That you know. You find it.
Yeah, man. Now we have to get wise and deal with one another, man. We have to look sponsor and them things from Babylon, man.
Of course.
Because I see him thing did happen to Marcus Garvey, you know. It's a far way Marcus Garvey reach, you know. And then bring it down, you know. I remember look panties and chin what they are.
You see what I mean?
Look and kiss and chin what there.
But she did have digital behind her still.
Yes, still.
Digital behind her, you know. Because the other data were in there now. Where did in there? The data still in there? There are Jamaican data.
She get eliminated.
She get eliminated. Yeah, well, Tech and Chins are different bag of cake fish, you know. Tech and Chins have digital behind her. You know, say digital say now playing go for her.
Yes, man. Well, and even make people in Jamaica vote fair and all them.
Yeah, man, I bring up them phone and do all sorts of things. They make digital work hard, man.
Yes, man. But still, when she reach a far, we are still in command board.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the problem, because sometimes we cannot help ourselves to go that far. So when I see a person come up with an idea, man, they're supposed to come in and help push the person.
Well, that is supposed to happen. That's supposed to happen.
And that's for go on, man.
That's supposed to happen, brethren.
But as we say, boy, them really don't want we to come in the limelight, brother. But we are reaching there, you know.
What do you mean if we are reaching there?
Yeah, man, because of one thing with Jah, you know. Or just set the thing, you know, just set the thing that the resource can fit everybody, you know.
Yeah, man.
A human being alone having problem, you know, in the motor. Look on the animals and the bird out there, you know, see them utilize them space and them alright.
Well, bird and animal are no good and bad, you know, so them have to work with
neither, but they don't know good and bad, you know, but them have them space to perform how them perform in.
Yeah, that may I say, the reason why we not so much problem because we are work with good and bad.
Yeah.
See,
but we have a choice and we know the choice, you know.
Yeah.
We have choices, yes, but we know the road to take.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Tonight you were reasoning about the United States and the rudeness what them go on with. But you say something when we don't really understand. What you said is that the man want to give pardon. That you say?
Yeah, them say them want pardon. Alright, what them say is that them admit say when the CIA and the different agencies and the White House do is wrong.
Right.
But no, what them do now is them going to them admitting say it was illegal.
Yeah.
And then admitting them going to give pardon to all the things and the different agencies that was involved in it. And then now say if it happen again, then now the other people them going to get arrested.
Then watch it now. That is a part I want clear up. Cause watch it now. And I pardon them for pardon, you know. I beg them for beg forgiveness.
No, yeah, but I tell you what them say. Man, no, me
yeah, me understand. But me just think over what you say to try realize, well, at the context they have it in me. I put it through you know.
Who them a beg for forgiveness?
Boy, a pardon them for beg the pardon. None of them for consider giving somebody for pardon.
Yeah.
They're supposed to be begging the pardon, right? I know, you know. Me not see no country in the world, you know.
Yeah? Alright, him card gone, you know. Look like him card gone. Yeah, him cut off. Alright. So, as we say, we want to go on the next topic. You have this pass now where, you know, so it don't really make sense to take no more call before 12. Alright, I could see. But it's like take the call them and shot and rush the people, you know. Yes, yeah. I mean.
I wouldn't want pushing a motor them pushing. In a Jamaica, when they find say it's too powerful certain way, I wouldn't want push them push. But Marley did say one more step and in bomb the church, can you know that the preacher is right. A big lyrics that's in a motor. Me I wanna do, me I wanna lying. And a long time I listen to something when I want to go talk in the mountain. Me that one of the old 70s man, me develop me on a wing. That's a feather me want mountain. You understand? Yeah, me develop me on a wing. Mountain, I mean I can't fly, but me want a feather. That's when me fly every time. A part of feather, I want a part of feather. What to fly motor, man? Them time a part was. But me higher than Janko, me fly motor. Higher than Janko. But I'm not tell you about that one, your motor.
One. Sir. The time is 12 o'clock in a Jamaica. Yeah, this is the Cutting Edge on RFM. Yes, sir.
Yeah, Muta, I should be man all wing. Now you say down again, man, wing and a jail in a pitch pan in a Muta.
Oh, right.
Me see you, and me see how RFM the man wing.
Yeah, and then fly.
Yeah, and a jail in a pitch pan.
So you...
Yeah.
So when you get your wing, where you go pitch pan?
Muta long time. The same thing, man, young boy don't know kid in a Muta. And me know there, a long time there. Yeah, when I man when I run and hide, and them I say kill them, and then we investigate them.
So what you realize about this wing thing, and where you want to fly? Tell me exactly where you
want a wing.
Explain it. No, explain it to me. My brains now function on them heights there. So you have to bring it down to me.
I want like you with them brains.
Listen to me. I say nobody try contract my brains, Rasta. I tell you, say my brains not depend them heights.
Alright, you want
so when you say you want a wing for flying now, tell me exactly what you're talking about.
The whole artist and 70s Muta want a explosion, want a wheel from the car.
Then you say you wing, you know you want a wheel. A wheel that's how you want a wheel.
I did say that.
Yeah, but you see, then if you talk play, man, I talk to me about wing and feather and dog and puss and cat and owl and something.
Yeah, but it's just...
You want, in the Jamaican way, you want boats.
All of that, you have to use on different...
So which tune them then, no? Because the whole tune them where you have for a long time, you want to put out...
I know whole tune, with the cash pot of paper on
what kind of art at the background there?
I don't ask Muta, I want cow down, I wheel down.
I mean, sorry, cow. You better ask. What cow? What kind of cow that you have? How are you doing cow that you got tonight?
Muta, St. Elizabeth, me them.
Where you doing cow that you got? Then all the cow does ball. All the cow does ball out. When people go, all the cow does ball out, so you talk about you want to win.
Then a night now, Muta, what's what fly out?
Yeah, man.
Yes, so that's
mind them pre-alarms the thing there, no?
Yeah?
Mind the pre-alarms the business, you know?
Motor center, man, we can't carry, me and I address the carry go. We go sitting around from go meet, go from the center, man.
You say, mind them pre-alarms the thing there because
the
place is so quiet and all of a sudden me hear the cow ball out.
Motor, me analyze the carry, man, be able to start off his motor. Me I go do with that, man.
Oh, you mean? Match it, they had knife, they put up the
motor, me prefer carry 1-2 pound of ganja motor.
You're the cow.
All right. I try for St. Elizabeth, did it?
St. Elizabeth people. At 12 o'clock at night, no one man there with a cow.
I'm going to watch him. I'm going to strive St. Elizabeth. Me part to the strive St. Elizabeth. You know, put up cow the car road like people don't have me say, man. I feel how I walk in a cow do the man.
Be yourself, man. St. Elizabeth, now the whole cow like where you're talking about.
I'm not going to strive, I feel, you know.
But how the cow come find you so if you're ball out on the mic?
The
cow knows you're cutting edge you're talking about, you know. The cow a ball out and say, help me. The cow say, help me, a St. Thomas man. St. Thomas man there.
St.
Thomas man there, do something, help me. Hey, people at St. Elizabeth.
Slide St. Elizabeth.
Slide St. Elizabeth. A man round there so we don't know cow.
Yeah, no, I quote the shop.
We have to move, Bridget. We have to move.
All right, so move about the feather in the box, not in the wing like the feather here, sir.
No, but that's about no feather, Rasta.
All right, let's move on.
That's about no feather. If you talk about you want to play upon the radio, you have to go make new tune. You can't think about tune where you make 70 years ago. If you come and play upon radio, you have to know for young people play. You understand? I refer, for instance, all money, you know, you couldn't go tell money people go play one tune at 70 years old. And then you have the people them cow. The cow I give away. The cow I give away. I don't think the cow don't start. If it's a serious problem. If it's a serious problem, yes. Yeah.
Yes, I.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, me have a little problem in the motor.
Yeah, well away.
Yeah. So I want to put it today, you know.
Yeah, man.
I want to see from the 29th of September. Rubies have a promotion at St. Thomas.
Who?
Rubies.
Yeah, Rubies.
Yeah, the gas station.
The gas station. The new gas station we don't know nothing about.
Right.
Yeah.
And then come in at the St. Thomas with a promotion and say if you buy $2,500 gas and spin a wheel and anything, the wheel stop and you get.
Good, yes.
So they want to see me win a battery.
Yeah.
And they never give me the battery because they said they never have the battery same time. So they take my name and my number. And say them all give me the battery, make me get the battery.
I hope you know you don't get it.
I know me not get the battery.
So you don't go back to the Rubens gas station?
Yeah, me check the deal out of St. Thomas on Church Street.
What them say?
The man say more try to make me get the battery and in everything the man try to make me get the battery.
And you still
and Monday in go town and show me say the man them show him say boy the promotion hope me can't get the battery. You see? So me say boy I have to put it on the year, you know.
Wait, say Rubens original. Them
original because if it was a key ring, me win them would have give me it.
When them say, after you're done with the thing, them tell you say why the promotion up.
Yeah, because they never have the battery on this.
Yes, the side. The side, yeah.
Right? Which I St. Thomas me win the battery.
Well, you know, you have paper where for sure say you win the battery.
Yeah, man. Them write up a voucher, give me.
Alright, well, you and me think you should have done now. You should have carried go show the police.
Okay.
Yeah, man, you should have carried go to the police, man. Because them can't. Yeah, man, you should have carried go to the police. Them can't scam you, so I scam that.
Yeah,
that's all like government.
As I said, the dealer try to get it everywhere and the man get fed up. That's the man say, boy, right now, I told me there and he called me and showed me so the man, the promotion up.
Carry it go to the police station, Bridging.
So I win the battery from the 29th of September and the promotion
September, October, November, nearly 3 months, you know.
Yeah, and we can't get the battery.
You know you wait so long, Bridging.
No, I wait so long. Me I try to get on to you and to the dealer.
You try to get on to me. Them not there on the radio every Wednesday and Thursday, man.
Yeah, me know about sometimes it's hard to go and call over how I hold the line, you know. You see me?
So one thing at the day part?
Yeah, well, tomorrow me don't know it ago. That's why I'm
no, you don't have to call at the day. What me I say, it's like 3 months ago that.
Yeah.
So you still have the paper. Well, it's not supposed to expire still.
Me have the paper here, yeah.
Well, go to police station, man.
I want you to talk on it tomorrow.
No, they not on the radio, no, man.
Yeah, me know something on the radio.
Yeah, well, if you want to call tomorrow again, you can call.
All right, sir.
Yeah, all right, blessed. Yeah?
All right, bless up.
Carry go to police station, though.
All right.
Yes. Yeah, man. You know, this Rubies just coming out of the country. You know, you hear nothing about Rubies. You know, no history of Rubies. Them just take over the whole of Shell. And the Shell gas station, them take over. It's just amazing. It's really, really amazing how that gas station just come up, so. How we saw. Me I tell you. Because usually when them have fix up gas station, you know, you see fence build round them thing, and them start to renovating. That station, all it do is just change the sign, and just start over. Me I tell you. Anyway. Now, this incident, you know, when we really want to mention here, that this person washed the 2 lesbian them foot and the people them in the church. Well, not all of them. Some of the people in the church vex with we're going all right now. I want the people them know say that in the Bible we have to use a tabernacle like a church now, because tabernacle is what the Jews call them church. Christians say church, Muslims say mosque, and the Jew them say tabernacle. Well, we hear Rasta talk about tabernacle too. So, anyway, I want the people them in the church who say the lesbian them mustn't in the church. I don't know what is the motive behind the person. What motivational? I mean, I know the argument about Jesus wash foot and all them something, but right now we pass a stage you know about Jesus and wash foot and all them something. But I want to tell the people them something now. This is serious. That did you know that in the Bible, because we condemn lesbian, homosexual, we condemn adultery, we condemn all other things, and say people must put to death. But did you know that the Levite priest them, which was Moses' clan, set up certain law that govern the tabernacle? and the altar, what them call the altar of the Lord, them set up certain precepts. And these laws is supposed to come from God. No, apart from the abomination that God see in gays, him also see it that people with 1 foot, I want you to listen to me now. People with 1 foot, people with 1 hand, people with them skin blemish, and people with flat nose mustn't go near the tabernacle. Flat nose. I want you to hear what me I say, and I know me I say it, you know. The Bible say, and who have flat nose? Who have flat nose? No, black people have flat nose. Oh, you go like you know what I say nothing. Sometime. Chinese have flat nose too. Well, I've just told him I ask the Chinese to them. There is a racist overtone in the Bible about the children of Ham, because them say in the translation that was given through what we call the Talmud, Torah, whatsoever, that people with thick lips and dark skin is cursed. But in a Leviticus, the reason why I mentioned this, you know, that the same people them who I can't do no lesbianism in a church, because them people there, if them want church, they must go build them own church. But the same people them who are say lesbian must go into the church, they must know say them same people they sick and them not supposed to in the church neither. If you really want to take the thing to the next extreme, nobody with 1 foot, nobody with 1 hand, nobody with any sickness, blemish, nobody with flat nose. Can you imagine? Nobody with flat nose. If you don't believe me, now go read Leviticus. I have to go find out which part of Leviticus this thing are there. You know. I think Leviticus 21, either 20 or 21, where the Bible tells you, say, these people shall not approach the altar. And it talk about, I wonder you can't find it for something there. You can't find it for something there. But put flat nose, Leviticus flat nose. That's how we have to put it in. Because we don't know where to put it in. Leviticus flat nose. And so it's there, Leviticus flat nose. Because this is a serious thing. If we were to take the argument where the people them respond to about lesbian in the church, because we must understand that the church is built up for homosexuals and lesbians. I want to repeat that again, you know. The Christian church was built up by homosexuals and lesbians. This is not no vindictive argument. I know vindictive talk. The man who translate the Bible and authorize the translation of the Bible was a big homosexual. King James. Henry VIII was a murderer and a homosexual who broke away from Rome and formed the Anglican Church that became the Church of England. Yes, all right. That's the American King James Version. We want to find the original King James Version now. For whatsoever man he be that hath a blemish, he shall not approach a blind man or a lame or he that hath a flat nose or anything superfluous. You didn't know say that in the Bible? Watch how you look for it now. Watch how you look for it. She can't believe what you see now. It say anybody who have a defect is to no, you have to read wrong. For whatsoever man he be that hath a blemish, they might talk about Them a talk about going to the tabernacle, going to the altar and say, he shall not approach. And these are the people who shall not approach. A blind man, or a lame, or he that hath a flat nose, or anything that any blemish. These words I was ascribed to God by Moses according to the Bible. Is Moses ascribed these things to God? If not say God tell him these things. To tell the people them say, look here, if you have a blemish by your skin, you can't enter. If you have flat nose, you can't enter. If you have thick lip, you can't enter. If he's a lesbian, you can't enter. If he's a gay guy, you can't enter. So all the people that we are talking about, God is a what name the God? Compassionate God and all these things. Tell me, who is it that is telling Moses to tell the people them these things? Who is it that is telling Moses? Or is it Moses just coming up with these arguments? Because it said the Lord said. The Lord says. That is what it's saying now. The Lord said. So like me, I know who my nose flat. People go interpret it and say him don't mean flat nose. It means say if your nose get licked down, beat down. You think so them easy, you know. Them put it in there as a racist argument. Just like how them put about thick lip. Just like how the guys them, what them call them? The morons them. Church of the Latter-day Saints. Them put in the Nifia, the book of Nifia, that people with dark skin curse. Because that thing from generation to generation, you know. Them say black people can't go to heaven. The church of the Latter-day Saints used to say that. Say black people cannot go to heaven. Them now say no. But them never take it out of them book. And just like how we know, say the Christian church was developed by homosexuals and lesbians. I dare anybody to challenge me to say that no go so. Most of the guys them will authorize the translate because them guys they never see them think there's no problem. Just like how we mentioned last week, say King James write a book named Demonology. Our people never even know that. Say him write a book named Demonology. Because he was into demonic things. And all of them, Henry VIII, Christopher Columbus, Marco Polo, the list goes on, and King James, the list goes on and on and on and on and on. It's claim the guys them a try claim back them church. The gay guys ever try claim back them church. Since they were look like educated, gay guys don't know. So the church was formed by some homosexuals and lesbians from them time until now. And murderers. Henry VIII formed the Church of England. The Church of England is a legitimate church. Did you know that if you were part of the royal house of Windsor of England, you was not allowed to marry a Roman Catholic? How much people didn't know that? That the royal house of England, up to what, 3-4 years ago, if you are from the royal family of England, you were not allowed to marry a Roman Catholic. And we have books we list out. We have books we list out the amount of popes that was gay popes. And this is not black people are write this. This is where Europeans write about themselves. Just like how the CIA now investigate the American, them put out, say, the CIA and the different agencies was responsible for atrocities against humanity. In a Leviticus. We never ever find out which chapter it there, you know. In a Leviticus, I think at 20, you know. I think, I was part of there. Leviticus. Leviticus 21. Leviticus 21, she said there. Leviticus 21. Tell you that people with blemishes, people with one foot, people with flat nose, can't go near this tabernacle, this altar of the Lord. So you know, say, God not like one foot people. Well, Moses said that. Because them all say, and thus say the Lord, and none of them have said it. A guy come, thus say the Lord, and he a preacher the pulpit that talk about, and the Lord come to him in a vision and all them things, and him start to lay down law, where no God so, no little supernatural being, now tell him nothing, him out time own little mentality, come up with these things. 21 verse 18? Okay, 21 verse 18, I talk about flat-nosed people. Well, when I have to laugh when I read them something there, because a guy going to try to twist it, you know. A guy going to try to twist it round and twist it round, you know, but it dead there, it read flat, same way. The Bible have no personal interpretation. You read it, and I saw, and what Christian people love, take the Bible literal. So when them see this now, I want everyone to take it literal, say no flat note people can't go near there. So same like how them say the gay them not for there, and the gay people them not for there. Them should not allow 1 foot people in there. I wonder if the man is going to watch a 1 foot man foot if them would have cuss, because them now take heed to those part of the thing. A guy going to take the Bible and take out what he want to take out and satisfy him little leisure and pleasure, and don't realize a lot of it in there. A madness. A guy walk up and down for 3 years, barefoot. And a man say mad. I know say me no mad. Me know say me no mad. I'm gone 3 times 10 years. And a guy walk up and down for 3 years, naked. And then become a prophet of Israel. Big Isaiah, where them say walk up and down 3 years naked in Israel. Naked. As the day him born, him a walk up and down. When David tell man what swear, him say, hold on for my crotch and swear by my crotch that you never do this and you never do that. Them things in the Bible. Abraham. And if you don't believe what I say, Google what I say until now in the Bible. Abraham coming out of the Ur of the Chaldeans. God tell Abraham, say, look here, tell the king a lie. Don't tell the king, say, is your wife, tell him, say, is your sister. Because if him know, say, if your wife, him going to kill you. Tell him, say, your sister. So God tell Abraham to tell the king a lie. And then further down in the Bible, them show you after a lot, them show you say, and God put a lying lips in the prophet mouth. God put a lying lip, lying word in the prophet mouth. But the interesting part is that Abraham, searching for life, go tell the king, say, look here, is him sister them said, then why you never, you come tell me them madness there, or you tell me the story there, you know, I can't remember the fullness of the story, but the story is that God told Abraham to tell a lie. And even in the Bible, man says God not tell lie and all them something there, where God make people tell lie. In the Bible. And God send people to go kill our people and take with them land and rape them woman. I know me I say that. It's in the Bible. God said go into the city and kill all of the man, them don't save none of them and take with them woman and have them and do what you please. And one of the Psalms says, dash the baby against the wall. Dash them against the wall. Imagine you're going to take babies and dash them against the wall and those things in the Bible. This is a compassionate God that people worship every day and a quote every day. So how you fight against one thing and not against the other thing? Why do you choose one thing and don't choose the other thing? So, what may I say is that these people who are crying out about church, must know, say, a gay guy set up that for a long time in our history. Some white people in Europe set up that for you, for come now, for come at where you praise God in a church where gay guys set up. And then now you say, no, gay guys in your church. Well, the gay guys now must set up them own church. But all them other them own church where them know say, but them church we set up that for a long time. We did don't set up them church. Roman Catholic, Anglican, all of them. And some guys were broke the 10 Commandments, set it up. Them never have nothing to do with no 10 Commandments. Love God with all your heart, with all your mind. Love your neighbor, just say, thou shalt not kill. And all them people that kill thousands of people in the name of Jesus. And them we come do that now too, because that them are doing it. So them waterboard people in the name of Jesus, and the other guy come blow up plates in the name of Allah. And I saw it go keep going on and on. In the name of Jesus, in the name of Allah and all these things. So, we now recognize nothing where them are do. We now recognize the past who are watch them foot, and we now recognize the people them who have a protest. Because them don't know where them are protest against. And this guy I talk about him a watch foot. Where am I watch foot for? Where am I go back over something that happened 2,000 years ago? We're not making no sense in this time here. There's nothing that makes any sense by still long watching two lesbian foot. No sense at all. It don't make no sense. And the people them who are fight against it don't make no sense neither. Because pure contradiction and confusion in a Rome. Pure Roman contradictions. All of them. And Rome set it up. Rome set up we are going in the church right now. The church is in confusion because it never started on a strong foot for a long time. That's why the guy them say now them can go married. Man and man can get married. And preacher who is gay can preach in a church and all these things. And him not responsible for him gay lifestyle. And then people now cannot say them no want this and them to kill this and kill gay guy and all them talking there. And them the worst thing you can do is to turn gay and all these things. One night years ago a man came me and I said, Brethren, which one to you rape? Which one you think worse? Two men who consent to deal with them one another, or a man who rape a woman. The brother said, Muta, how you talk about, man? The two men who consent no worse sin than rape a woman. I say, Muta, the two men who consent is it's worse than if a man go rape a woman. And me I say, wow, look on that. Look on that. And then man I quote the Bible and say, the Bible say, if a man lie with a woman, lie with a man, him shall be put to death. But you know, you have a whole heap of things where the Bible says you should put to death for. But then them flip over and go on the New Testament and say, well, New Testament, but what? Anytime it come on to that, him say the man must be put to death. That is the only part of the Bible where a man must put to death, according to how Mr. Jamaican around the thing, you know. A man who will tell lie must be put to death. A man who sleep with him cousin, nephew, uncle, brother, sister must be put to death. Some simple little things where them tell you say must put to death for. But man now give up that, you know. A man, all adultery. A man say, adultery, if a man commit adultery, must be put to death. The woman must be put to death. Thou shalt not covet your neighbor's lamb, ox, nor wife. They put up the ox and the wife together. You can't believe that. Anyway, this is the Cutting Edge on RFA. Yeah, well, when they are read Bible, you know, Abimelech, the king, where at 2 times God come to Abraham to tell him must tell a lie, you know. And then him go vision the king. And when him vision the king, him tell the king, say, look here, don't trouble the woman, you know, it's her sister. It's Abraham's sister. And him say, but me never know it was his sister. That's where it go. Make I read it, that's all. But God came to Abimelech in a dream by night and said to him, indeed you are a dead man because of the woman whom you have taken, for she is a man's wife. Yes, him tell the man, Abraham must say, tell the man, say, is your sister. But it was really his wife. Yeah, it's where it go. Yeah, it was really his wife. But because him fear the death, him say, tell the man, say, is your sister. And then God got vision the man now and say, look here, you see the woman where you take is a man's wife. It's not the man's sister. So God mislead the man. Well, I tell you the Rasta, you see that book there? That book there, God mislead the man, you know. But you see, a man write these things, you know. And that we feel for understand, say, it's man a write these things, you know. It's man a write about him experience, man a write him history, man a write when believing or when thinking, and we come 5,000 years after, and I hug it up like, say, it's relevant. Because here is this man who is told by some spirit, according to him, say, he must tell the man, say, is him sister. When it's really him wife. And at 2 times God tell him to do it. 2 times God tell him to do it, tell the lie. That him going to put this lying lips in the prophet mouth. These words in the prophet mouth to tell the man, say, it's him sister. And it's not him sister. When the man take the woman now for being wife, you say, God going to say, if you don't give back the man him wife, we're going to kill you and kill all of your family. It's like an Italian God too, you know, because so Italian run things, you know. When Italian are killed, you know, them not just kill the individual, them kill all everybody in the family. So God say, watch out, I'm going to kill you and kill all of your family if you don't give back the man him wife. Which is God, they don't tell the man, but tell him, say, I'm sister. A whole heap of confusion that, but then no people, we say no confusion still. Because them have a way to circumvent, they were written to interpret it where they want to interpret it. Yes, because I not interpret it, you know, I say exactly where they there. Yes. Yeah.
Yes, Muta. Renee again.
Renee, yes.
I have 2 words for your listeners. One is called pederasty. Okay?
Tell me that word, what the meaning. I don't know what the meaning of that.
Okay. Pederasty was a practice that was that the ancient Romans and Greeks practiced before Christianity. And if anybody Google it, they'll be shocked at what they see. What it is it's typical of a man in ancient Roman times to take a young man as his lover.
Yes.
Okay?
Like King James.
Yeah, man. Their interpretations of homosexuality in ancient Roman times is not how we
look on it. Yeah,
in their times they had their wife, them girlfriend, and their young male lover
and courtesan.
Yeah, the problem with us now in the Western world is that we are only taught a certain amount of history. We're not taught world history. We're not exposed to European history. We never get Josephus Flavius, so we don't know about the peace of family. We don't know about all of these players.
Yes, who write the New Testament and all
wrote,
this.
right? Who created this dogma and to infiltrate our thinking. So one at a time, I think you said to me was you said, how is it that I think that how I do what I do? Because, and I said, Manana Jesus, my boy around my brain, and it helps because I am boneless. I can think a certain kind of way.
All right, wait. We can go back to the word. Tell me the word again where you just mentioned.
Pederasty.
Pederasty.
Yeah, Pederasty.
First I hear that word, and it means. It
means man boy love.
Man boy love.
Yes, okay. And in fact, the word pedestrian comes from that word pederasty. And I have a next nice word for you. You see the place name Philadelphia.
Yeah.
It comes from
pedophiles. Don't tell me it's a pedophile. Don't tell me it's a pedophile. It comes from it.
It's the city of brotherly
love.
Okay.
City of brotherly love.
Did I make it up?
No, that's what I'm saying. Philadelphia is the city of brotherly love.
City of brotherly love. It's right there in our faces, but we can't see it because we don't know history, European history. We didn't learn Latin in school, so we don't see the relationship of certain words. We don't recognize that when we look at the days of the week, when it says sun, you're talking about the worshiping sun. And if you are really deep, you'll realize that every single kind of worship on the planet has to do with planet worship of the universe. From Saturn,
zodiac sign, Christianity,
the Hindus, they worship for them own planet. Shani is the same one they call Saturn, and is the same one that the Jewish people them worship on a Saturday. It's very deep, so you have to take a. You have to be curious.
Of course.
Yeah, and you have to be training your mind from morning. And you can't use the Bible as the reference point. That's the first mistake. Using the Bible as a reference point for the education is you've limited the context. You see? So you have to look beyond the Bible. Like, what them did I do before them write the Bible? What were they doing? Because remember, Christianity was only coming 300 years after the fact.
The whole
so 300 years, not 3 years, not 30 years, 100, enough time that.
Yeah, I must remember also that there was no printing press in at them time. So for your Bible, send to go on next man, you have to write it with your hand.
Right.
Yes.
So you see, and also, as you said, no printing press. So the context of how the word was spread is only quite recently. And if you look at the same time of Gutenberg's Bible, shortly after the Gutenberg's Bible, you had the period in Europe called the Enlightenment period, where white man said, "A foolishness this."
Yes.
So they've abandoned Jesus long time.
The Bible was banned in America until 1870. We talked about that last week.
Yeah, because you see, the thing is now, back to world history again. 1776, when America got their independence from England, them fight them, run them out. Why would you want the Bible of your enemy? Why would you want the religion of your enemy? And it's something that black people miss. They don't get it. They don't understand it. Why would you use the religion of your enemy, the King James Version Bible?
Try to liberate yourself.
How you have to liberate yourself with somebody who keep you enslaved for how long?
And who is a demonic worshipper.
Okay, now we talk about the demon worship. I don't know the greater and lesser keys of Solomon.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I know about them.
Well, the greater and lesser keys of Solomon, that's coming down from esoteric knowledge, from
Kabbalistic vibe.
Yeah, Kabbalistic, but beyond that, Babylonian times, because what it is it's all energy, right? Every single one of it. What they want to call Obia, voodoo, whatever you want to call it, it's called energy. It's energy. You, just like how you believe that there is a God, if you believe there is a God, you believe God is good. If you believe God is good, you also believe that He has His angels, and if His angels are good, then how are you going to differentiate between what is good and what is bad? Unless
you have to believe in evil too.
You also have to believe in evil. So you have to recognize that there is a force that is going to do good and there is a force that is going to do bad. The thing is, them people know that from morning, and they've been practicing it, utilizing their knowledge. Them can, so you can use that energy, them can tap into that energy and cause earthquake, a hurricane. It's serious. When you go back to the Bible, one man say, well, make the sun stand still. One man make earthquake come. One man, you have to look
but the sun no move still. So a lie ma tell. You see, that was the thinking at the time, because them say the sun rise and set.
Right.
Them people say the sun a move rather than the earth a revolve around the sun.
Yes,
it's Galileo. It's Galileo come show them,
It no go so.
Say it's the and them exile him for the rest of his life.
Exile him in the illegal lock up in the tower piece of how long?
Yeah, for years. Because him say the Pope, when the Pope come and say, look here, what you're saying is foolish, It is not the earth that is moving, it's the sun that move. And him say whether you want to accept it or not, it is the earth that is revolving. Them just lock him up.
Around the sun.
Yeah, them just lock him up, Rasta.
Yeah, man. And that's the thing is, when you come with a contradictory version to what they have been telling people for ages and ages and ages, and that was just what they That was just in the 1500s.
I just said that day, of course.
Just what they had that.
I just said that day, they believe the world flat.
And it did flat.
Yeah, I just said that day, them feature the world is flat too.
You're gonna kill me.
Yeah.
Muta, just the other day, them find out, said the thing no flat.
Yes.
You see? So you have to understand in the context of knowledge that, yes, the world is extremely old.
Yeah.
However, for these people called Europeans, I don't know if them just come off of the spaceship last week or what, but we, the Dogons of Mali, the people of South Africa, the people of the indigenous people of the continent, they understand the cyclical patterns, they understand the celestial bodies, they can chart the moons of Sirius, they know what is going on. Only them just come to them new knowledge and want to turn on and say them discover and then find out and all of these plants and animals that we have, right, are named for Carl Linnaeus, right, who named the plants. You see?
Yes.
No. You know how much plant we discover after Carl Linnaeus live and dead?
Oh, you mean, man? They don't say, even when you go to a doctor and you get a medicine, Latin them put it in.
Latin them put it in.
Yes.
You see? So
the plant, them botanical name is Latin.
How are we going to take them and them new knowledge, right, and them newness, and impart that on us, and then we know, come out brand new, right? Like, wow, this is such fresh. Like, wow, Christianity, this is real. This is
and when we come now and say it's gay people develop Christianity and the church, people say where you get them things from.
Have you found pederasty? You Google it. Somebody Google it there for you.
Let them look for pederasty.
Pederasty, Google it. And
pederasty.
And go to the images.
Pederasty, because P-E-D-E-R-A-S-T-Y. Pederasty. See there, I win quiz.
Okay.
I win the quiz.
You win the quiz? Or you see them picture there?
Yes,
no, me put them there.
Pederasty. You find pederasty?
Okay. That is the history of Rome. Okay? And there is a part in the Bible that says when Jesus said to them that he should be faithful unto your wives, and I forgot where it is, somewhere in Matthew, and he said, no, your wives and your lovers and your boys, something to that effect.
Well, I want to shock you with something. There's a part of the Bible say that, David and Jonathan. Jonathan was the son of Saul.
Yeah.
And David and Jonathan become friends. And the Bible say the love that David have for Jonathan exceeded the love of a woman.
It break black and white, but we skip past that.
Yeah, the love that David had for Jonathan exceeded the love of a woman.
And you see this thing now that they have the Bible and we are reading it and going to church and sitting in the pew and listening for the pastor to tell us the sermon and the story. The problem with that is like you said, originally the Bible was not distributed. Originally these words were used for specific things, and originally the relationship, there are things that are in the Bible that is used in Freemasonry. It is used in indoctrination ceremonies. It is used for elevation. I know them go take the Bible and use that for it.
That is where it makes fun. That's where it writing them to do it. Yeah, man, them write it to make it do that to you, man.
He wrote it to make it so. Yeah. The problem I'm having is black people need to mind their own business. That not nothing to do with you. Mind your own business. Go take up your ancestors. Go take up your people them from Africa. Go take up your...
I am always amazed that Paul write a letter to the Corinthians. Paul write a letter to the Romans. Paul write a letter to the Galatians, the Ephesians, and black people are read like him them write the letter to. Oh, you're fast at the man letter. The man write a letter to a group of people over there, so. And you are reading the letter go like a human talk to. There is a reason why Paul write the letter or him write it to the Corinthians. There's a reason why Paul write the letter or him write it to the Romans. Why I, as an African person, when I go take a letter where it's written to the Romans, and for them culture, for them time and space, and turn it put on me. Me don't know that. It's madness. It's a madness.
Well, why am I glad you see it that way there? Because I have a fight. I have never fight in a life. Never fight in a life as a black woman because me not go church and I've never been christened. I've never been baptized.
Me get christened. Me never baptized, but me get christened. My mother christened me.
No, my mother Jehovah Witness, so me not get none of them thing there. And true, me not take up for a religion now. Me get a fight in a life in enough way. Because if I did all on the religion. You say like, oh, the little trip you have to go to Jordan. But I got a long time. Long time. But me are the rebel. You see me? So I don't have
You're the white sheep in the family.
I am the white sheep in the family. Black or something.
Alright, we have to move that door.
Okay, wait. Alright, yes. The reason why I called you back is because
oh, you mean in that way you talked about a while ago why you called me back? Well, you know easy.
But hold on. Someone texted me and told me that I'm going to Jordan and I must call back and give out account number and PayPal and all these things. So, listeners...
No, the person did say them are going to give out for them account number for put the money in for them account. That is what them say.
Funny. All right. NCB 334 186849.
You have to talk slower than that, though.
Okay, NCB, National Commercial Bank, 334186849. The name is Renae Bruce Miller. RENAE BRUCE -MILLER. I have PayPal. The PayPal goes to now. buyblackbusiness@gmail.com. One word. BUYBLACK business BUSINESS @gmail.com. And also tomorrow I'll be on Dickie Crawford's show on Hot 10.
All right. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Muta, give thanks here.
Yeah. No, it's interesting that we are talking about this thing about how we look upon homosexuality and how the Europeans used to look upon homosexuality. And you can see the difference in it now because them now are forced to accept homosexuality. Now people ask this question, why is it that a man that translate, why was it he would be a homosexual and translate a Bible where say you should have killed homosexual? I mean, why wouldn't do it? Why wouldn't do it? Because there's more things in that book that build him up and form relationship with him subjects them than just this argument about stone homosexuals to death. Because them never look on it like how we look on it. As you hear the daughter just show me a new word that's now the love of boys. It means the love of boys. Where them used to have, as a matter of fact, you did have an emperor, you know. You have an emperor named Caligula. I don't know much people ever hear about the emperor there, you know. Him named Caligula. Caligula. And this is weird, you know. Caligula. You see, if you go to, you have your fiancé, and you go to Caligula for make him get for get him blessing. You know what he would have do? He would have sleep with your fiancé. Sleep with your fiancé first. And you see, if him is a well-known emperor who used to sleep with donkeys. Just like some Germans now who rearing animals not to eat them or use them as domesticated animals, but to have sex with them. This is not something where Mutabaruka make up, you know. Because every time we talk these things, people are going like to make up these things, you know. Give thanks to science and technology, you know, everybody. Just like how we got to the word with the data I talked about a while ago. These people have a mind that is not of us. And when we look at the thing as deviant behavior, you hear say something wrong with we. It's we them as say something wrong with it all. It's we them as say something wrong with it. So when you read the Bible and hear God say, no 1-foot man, nobody with flat nose, and all these things can come near the tabernacle, the altar of the Lord. You wonder to yourself, then wait. Then me I read all this thing all the while and never see that. And when Muta get them foolishness from. Muta can talk some foolishness, see, but the Bible say no flat nose people. Why, so you know that if no, it says that terrible thing, you know. Where Muta get this foolishness from? You can imagine that some people out there know listen to me. Somebody will tell somebody say, and you know, Muta said last night in the Bible, say, if you go near the altar, you can't have no flat nose. So all black people get totally wiped out, that's what you know. Because we supposed to have flat nose, you know. Because this is a racist doctrine, you know. Just like what them talk about thick-lip, cursed, the dark-skinned people with the thick-lip get cursed. I tell a man, I don't come from no you know. Sheman Chafet. Sleep with him father, Noah. Him uncover him father nakedness. If you don't understand what that means, uncover your father nakedness. And when the other two brothers them come and recognize we are going, them take something and cover them father and walk back please and say, how could you could you have done such a thing? And when Noah wake up and realize we're going, instead of him curse the youth who do the act, you know, him curse the youth son. And me I said it, you know. Because Canaan was the son of Ham, and him said, cursed be Ham, cursed be Canaan, him going to sleep in the tent of Shem. Him going to be a slave in the tent of Shem. Cursed be Canaan. That is why when Abraham come up, God said, I'm going to give them a land flowing with milk and honey. It's the land of Canaan. It's the same land where you see them guys that fight over for right now. The land of Canaan. Where are the Canaanites today? How come nobody not talk about the Canaanites when them take out, take them land, run them outside, the Palestinians and the Israeli them come in there, capture the land and go like say God give them the land and a capture land. A capture land just like how white people go to America and capture the Native American land. Oh, we not say nothing about that. God wipe out a nation to satisfy a people when says chosen people. So God choose a select portion of people in the earth for be in personal possession. Yet till the year say God love everybody. Even Jesus said, I came not for the world, but I came for the lost sheep of Israel. As Jesus has said that, you know, I don't mean say it in the Bible, you know. Him came not to save the world, but him came for the lost sheep of Israel. Him come to come save Israel. Then that means if you're not Israelite, you know, you get knocked like all of me. So no, me no Israelite, you know. Me no Israelite at all. Me have no Israelite in me at all. So it's a terrible thing.
Well, some people like to dismiss slavery like it was nothing. But you see, slavery, it can never be forgotten. Some people not gonna like what me say, but me I gonna say it anyway. We are gonna talk about slavery and the effects of it today. Some people just don't want to know about 400 years ago. But the thing about slavery, it's affecting people now. I tell you no lie, when I see a film about slavery, water comes to my eye. You wanna know why? Because it was me. I'm the same black man hanging in that tree, you see. They couldn't control my soul, so they had to control my body mysteriously. I and I has returned as the big Rasta man Maccabee. See, what about all the life that were lost? What about the black Holocaust? What about African slavery and what it's done to you and me? What about all the blood that was shed? What about the innocent dead? What about when the ship overload and it throw them overboard? Oh, I can see the effects of slavery still in the community, no identity. Suffering from amnesia, a case of lost memory, black man and woman. Can't you see your history never start on the plantation? Original man, man of creation, father of all nations. Just stay strong. Let go the brainwash mentality, no go on like the Babylonian. The road is long. You're gonna meet a lot of obstacles, now bow to the temptation. Run, Satan.
Yes, step cutting edge. To God, I'm stepping already. Cutting edge, yeah.
Muta.
Yes.
What a nice program tonight, man.
Oh, give thanks that you feel that way.
Heavy program.
I know
Make sure you
how people don't feel that way. I know how people that feel that way, they're going to get hurted.
How fast this thing will come on YouTube?
I don't know.
Well,
I have no responsible feed on YouTube at all.
Okay, well, all I know is it's heavy program. Very nice.
All right, so give
hear me now. You run a tape the other day.
New York, you call from?
Huh?
Which part you call from?
Up at the York, yeah. Oh, yeah.
New York, okay, all right.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, you run a tape the other day with The Naked Truth.
Yes.
And the story, like when them go down to Egypt and copy the story of the virgin birth and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Them copy even the black child.
Yes.
But how it get white out of it, them bleach it out.
Well, no, when you see them do it in for them own image, you know. The problem with black people, we are still things in for them image.
Yeah. But when them go and copy the original story, because the original story was the baby was black.
Yeah, but them copy so them make it white.
No, them copy say it back too. But then after over time, them bleach it out.
Yeah, but that man said them make it in for them own image.
Yeah.
We now make it in our image.
People are hear them things, yeah?
Well, of course. Then a long time we are talking about it, man. We not stop talking about it. All right, look here now. You know, say, Gautama Buddha was an Indian, you know. All right. You see, when Gautama Buddha image reached China, he become a big fat man, you know. Look like a Chinese man. But we know, say, the original Gautama Buddha was an Indian.
Okay.
All right. So what we are saying is that the Chinese make Buddha look like a Chinese, and the Indian make Buddha look like an Indian. White people make Jesus look like a white man. Black people make Jesus look like a white man. And them not have nobody will represent them on a levels. It is a big problem.
The one that we in a mess.
The one that must in a mess. If our savior is our oppressor, then all we want to be saved. We can't save. For your oppressor oppress you and you make your savior in the image of the oppressor. What you expect?
God Almighty help we.
Most black people, when them shut them eye and pray, you know, all hear them are going like say them not. Yeah, man, that's about hypnotic color. Mad, it's when you hear man that's about hypnotic color, you know.
Yeah, me don't know that. Me don't figure that out.
Yeah, so when you hear a man shut him eye, or somebody shut them eye, if ask 99.99% of black people, when you close your eye and think upon Jesus Christ, the image is a white man you think upon. Black people is the only people who think upon them savior in the image of a next race.
Teach them, brethren. Teach them. You're good.
Yeah. So anyway, we have to move though.
Massive respect.
Yes. Yes, because it's really a weird thing, because I can imagine a whole heap of people are listening to me now, and they might say, where them get them foolishness they from? Even people who read Bible every day, you know. You have past, you know, will listen to me now, you know, and I say foolishness me attack, you know. And tell him congregation, I say, don't listen to Muta, you know, because Muta attacking damn foolishness on the radio. Yet still, I want him come tell me, challenge me and say, no go so. Challenge me and say, no go so. When me say, is Henry VIII form the Anglican, break away from the Pope of Rome and form the Anglican Church, and the Anglican Church become the Church of England. And Henry VIII was a murderer. No, if I, Mutabaruka, yes, so, responsible for kill 4 people out there, so, and you know that me kill 4 people, and then me go now and start a church named the Reformed Church of Mutabaruka. How much people in Jamaica go join that church there? How much people are going to join that church there? If a gay guy from J-Flag or a gay girl from J-Flag decides they're going to form a church, how much normal Jamaican people are going to go to that church? Because they're going to say it's a gay guy start that church, I'm not going to a gay guy church. Well, here we know. I have news soon now. Most of the church I'm going to go right now, some gay people started. That we are telling you. So I mix up, when you get mixed up. Most of the, as a matter of fact, the Bible we not read right now, we not sweep and not sweep on, is a gay guy giving the Bible there. Me I telling you that. Tell me say a lie, me I tell. King James, the demonic guy, will write book about demons. Him gave a book there. Shakespeare, one of the greatest writers in England. Shakespeare, and I'm going to tell you about something about Shakespeare too. Have time for that? Oh, the car, what the car are they? Oh, let's put. Yeah, I'm glad to hear that, you know, because so much things are going on. Yes, yeah.
Mutabaruka.
Yes, sir.
That's the love more. I'm more scared.
You
see, the little brother watch the lesbian and put that. The little brother watch the lesbian and put that. It's like him a gay boy, you know.
Oh, you know that? Oh, I mean, him look like you want somebody put him at them to. So if you watch a thief foot, no, would that be thief too? Eh?
Because I suppose a Saddam thing, you know.
No, what me I say? Suppose him didn't wait. No, hold on, man. Suppose him didn't watch a thief foot. Did I call him thief?
What you call him thief?
If him did watch 2 thief foot, would you call him a thief?
It all depends, you know.
Wait the pen pan.
Alright, you know why I say that now? I say, man, one of my reasons for the people them on attack, I'm not show them like him I watch them to give them like a purity thing, you know.
Yeah, to make them change.
Yeah. And the reason the people them on that.
But when I ask you a question now. If him did watch 2 thief foot, would you call him a thief?
Listen, tell me say, them I watch them for them stop with them thing there. You could call him a thief.
Okay. That's not me I ask.
Yeah, because we watch them to cleanse them out there.
Okay, so you think say him should have watched the the lesbian them food for cleanse them?
But him don't say that.
Yeah, but me I ask you, so you feel say him should have cleanse them then and say, if him did say him I watch them for cleanse them, you wouldn't have no problem with it?
Yes, but the purity, but not even a purity.
No, what me I say, listen to what me I say now, you me I ask you, say, suppose him did come out and say, him wash the lesbian them food for cleanse them of them lesbianism, would you alright with that?
Yeah, but I look through that and say more positively.
Okay, alright, that's not what I find out. Alright, give thanks. And
one thing I want to say, I expect that on a level to the motor.
Yeah.
And one thing I like to find out right now, you see the earth and the sun.
Yes.
And them, I know personally, the eye knows say the earth rotate around the sun.
Because you get seasons. The reason why you get the seasons is because of that. The reason why you get night and day is because of that.
But you know what I say now?
Yeah.
In my theory, I say the rotation of air, heat, and what ice cool then. And that move everything. And when I sight up above, it's above certain dimension up in the sky. I find out say it's a wheeling process.
Is that what?
It's a rotation where we can suck you up.
No, all right. So what is your understanding? Your understanding that the sun will move around the earth. That is what you understand.
Yeah, I say moving to planet them now.
No, wait there. I'm not talking the planet them now. The sun me talk, but the sun is not the sun is that star, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you are telling me the sun will move.
Yeah, two.
All right, and if the sun will move, wait now, it's many planets around the sun, you know.
Yeah.
All right, if the sun will move, what about the other planets them that circumvent the sun?
Well, because
it's not one planet out there. It's not one planet, you know. It's 1,000, millions, billions of planets.
Yes, I know that. That's why I say up, above the gravity level.
Yeah.
I see everything up the move by air, heat and water, you know.
So what you think give us the different season them? Winter, spring, summer, autumn, and all them things there. What do you think give us that? The name identifies something. What do you mean a man-made? Of course, it's man-made name. But the name identifies something. The name identifies, say, there's a certain time of the year when it get cold, you call that winter. There's a certain time of the day you call it hot, you call that summer. The name identifies something. I know it's man-made, but it's not man-made the season. It's man-made the name that you can differentiate between this cold and this hot. The word hot and cold is man make up the name, you know, hot and cold, you know, but it differentiate that when something cold, you put in a freezer, it cold, and when you light fire, it's something hot. So may I ask you now, what is it that cause sometime of the year for hot, and them call it summer, and sometime of the year for cold, and them call it winter? What you think happen? Hello? Well, the man, them get some small, anytime when I call it, $500 credit to them for making a rasta. Because we can't talk them good conversation and make the thing just done, so. And we not lock off nobody. Sure, I don't know, yes. Yeah.
Continue.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man, Alabama.
Yeah, me know how you, man. What happened?
I Texas today in the evening, Continue live in Texas.
Okay,
Yeah, I make two more. But what I tell you tonight, you know what people are cussing, man? A girl just are cussing me out since night. I mean, listen to a little part. But remember last time we talked about Vincent the same flat nose thing? Alright, me there at a place, I'm sure a guy mentioned him. Me never hear it in a top a month ago and him bring a Bible and a lady who run the business said, but me go for my Bible because people say, have to show me that in my Bible. Because they want to see it for themselves, you know.
Leviticus 21, right? Leviticus 21, verse 18. Verse 18. We just find it. We just find it in the Bible. Leviticus 21, verse 18. That is where it's there in the Bible.
Yeah. And you read it. The lady said, no, you have to understand what them they talk about before they said it. But me I say you don't have to understand nothing. This say what this say.
Alright.
But you have to go.
What you say the understanding is? What you say the understanding is? Because me literate to it, you know. Where they say the because me don't take it home, me read it, you know. Me I read it home, me see it. So tell me what.
No, you know, if the day end up and we she have to go home, go sit down and analyze it.
Figure it out. But, but you know what?
I mean, it's not to figure out.
You know what? It's a flat nose.
Right, and that's black people.
Yeah. Well, the reason why I bring up the conversation is for the wash foot business, you know. Because I know in history, most of the churches, they must start by gay people. And the people them who say gay people them not supposed to be in the church, they must know say 1 foot man not supposed to be in the church neither. Nor one, nor blemish, nor people who have flat nose.
Oh, we set up people have flat. How much set up people have flat?
China people.
So that means the China people in it too.
And that because that's a while ago to the data, a while ago, so it look like China people in it too. So we have to go farm alliance with the Chinese them.
We do for a long time, but like for that should bring up some points here and night that me never even that pederasty. Let me go look and pull it up.
Yeah.
You see the man, the young boy, the man.
Love of young boys. That's what the word means. Love of young boys.
Are these same people we are take from religion and everything? Are them same people? No, them crazy, you know.
Yes, and them never repent. Them never repent. All your man about repent and you shall be saved. These people never repent. They must see them till them dead.
Yeah.
Black people look repentant. Them never repent. Just like how Bush will not repent. Because they go and pardon him now for certain things. They will not repent. Them going to dead and become heroes.
And that happen. Them build monument and statue of them.
Of course.
This Alice Kali. When him Caligula, me pull him up to you know. I mean, the wall of Alice better to him.
Caligula.
Caligula.
Yeah, Caligula sleep with all him donkey.
Yeah, in donkey, I'm telling them saying having donkey gold, and the donkey have servant, and gold conflict.
You think I lie, me I tell you? That's why I'm glad for science and technology. You think I don't glad? It can vindicate me from all of these things that I used to say. And people say me a madman through me walk up and down barefoot. That's why me I start them damn fools and me smoke ganja. And me never smoke ganja from the man.
And today, you know, so you see, every day the way up with religious attack, I come and go on and I brother I go on and I say, I never even like get myself in a different conversation, but I have to just put that input. Me just say, oh, that save a man can kill me, you know. And I said to the brother, we have to think higher than religion and think upon a respect life and nature, higher level of consciousness. The brother, man, cuss me a long period, I said, till. I take that man think of you too, I say, you mouth a laugh and you're mad man and you're fool.
Yeah, well, my back broad, me will take all of the cursing and this and that.
Man say better respect life and nature and understand. We don't need a religion or book to tell you this. And it's like it now, look at the shooting them are going after now. Yeah. 2 different shootings and again now, you know. It's like me not safe as a black man. I have to watch it. See it. And where you take a gun, where gun come from again? Same people them will give you everything. So everything that's a good come from them we take it. But everything come we just take it and we just stop you and we still look for some salvation said way from them said way. Boy, black people, it's terrible. Black people. That's rough.
We need some divine intervention.
And then come divine intervention, divine intervention and come down at St. Elizabeth in the house. Then run out of it. Yeah. And yeah, so we go. How that go? I tell you. And then the information don't want people now take information. You know what how you present the truth, them I look on it and next year. So even when you get the truth, them still I try to turn it off and say, boy, well if that they mean that means that. But that the thing said.
But you know the wickedest one me find out, alright. Now read with some people and me say, in the first part of the Bible, it carried down to days. And God make this, and this was the second day. God make that was the third day. God make that was the fourth day. And then go right on to the 6th day. And they say, on the 7th day, God rests. Some say, a 6th, me I take it out right, you know.
Yeah.
Me say, a 6th day, God make the earth, you know. You believe, say, this earth are making a 6th day. Here a man want him, you know. Muta, you must understand, you know. 1 day is like 1,000 years unto the Lord, you know.
Yeah.
But how that come up? That I want something would say hundreds of years after that, you know. Me I say, but how that come up? The Bible say God made the earth in a 6th day. Him say the evening and the morning was the first day. You really believe, say, the earth where we set up as upon now, making a 6th day? You
know, somebody talk about that too. Come and say.
Him say, Muta, you must take the thing so literal. And I say, but you know, you not take the thing literal because you really believe that God make the earth in the first instance. And then you make it for 6 days. And then you get tired. And then for the 7th day rest. And you really believe that. And then when me read it back to you now, for sure say how stupid it is to them, you know. Because me who don't believe it now, you know. I go read it back to them. And now them start, you know, contradict it. I mean, I say, contradict it, and me I read it back to you. Me I read back the same thing where you had say, I saw it go. And when me read it back to you, I find some justification, and I say, a day in the sight of the Lord is like 1,000 years. So you have to say, no, if you multiply 1,000 by 6, it takes him 6,000 years to build the earth. And him say the evening and the morning was the first day. So me don't know.
Yeah. It gets worse. As they go night, it gets worse. May I read a National Geographic book? See? You know, National Geographic, them researchers and scientists do a lot of archaeological studies, right?
They don't know, so them come interview me one time.
Yeah, so me here, I look for the book there. Me not see the copy,
500 years of the King, 500 years of the King James Bible, them come now, come interview me one.
Big National Geographic. So, me I tell, I want to say, you see, them scientists will figure out how things a billion years and 1,000 years are some anthropologists, you know, and this them study by, whether them study from the farming and or the process, but them study on a level we can show us, well, that's something a 3,000 year or 10,000 year old, because them they dig up some dinosaur bone and a man I say, you know, if you say dinosaur can they, I mean I say, look you know, you see enough animal you see now, them are going to extinct in the next 500 years, and people are going to ask the same question if say them we believe that them could exist when them they don't exist, and whether through environmental factors or through people eat them. Because you know people eat everything now, you know. But them can kill and eat them, just eat it. You know, see it. So all them things all the man I say how them know, but anthropologists are that them do, science do that, you know, see it. So that's everything also. That's everything.
Yes. Anyway, give thanks, Virgin. Give thanks.
Give thanks. There, you know, coaching.
Yeah, all right, yes. All right. We did want to mention something about King James there. All right. You know, a whole heap of people guys find this fascinating, what we were saying now. We just said, almost about 20 years ago, we just said this, we will say it again, you know. All right. King James and Shakespeare, good friend. When I say good friend, I mean good friend. And Shakespeare write a play named Macbeth. When we go to school, we hear about Macbeth, King Lear, Desdemona, all of these great, Julius Caesar, all of these plays by King James. We studied it in a school. Never interests me, but we did have to do it. English literature. Well, King James' relationship with Shakespeare is documented. And the play when you Macbeth, it's one of them play where have a whole heap of, what them call it now, Bible references and demonic references inside of that book, inside of that story there. Can you remember them the first time it's the play named Macbeth down a war theater, Plano did act in that play the too. Yeah, Plano, you remember the year Plano acting in that play the name Macbeth. Anyway, the point is, which we really want to send you to, that King James get 46 students, deans, faculty, authors to revise the Bible and translate the Bible. The King James Bible was translated. King James authorized 46 of his scholars, including King James. Including William Shakespeare. Now, why listen to me carefully now, you know? Listen to me carefully. Carefully. Right? All right. This is something we said 20 years ago, and the first we're going to say it back. All right. King James get 46 scholars to sit down and translate the Bible so as to make it the King James version of the Bible. And Shakespeare, William Shakespeare, the same William Shakespeare, was part of that translation. And Shakespeare codified the book by putting his name in the Bible. Yes. And we're going to show you how to find and codify this thing, you know. For sure you say Shakespeare name in the Bible. Remember we tell you say 46 man do this thing, you know. If you go to Psalms 46, now listen to me, I say, if you go to Psalms 46, and if you count from the top, the 46 word, where 46 end up, the word is shake. And if you start from the bottom and count 46 words from the bottom, it end up as spear. What you can laugh? What you can laugh at it? I want to repeat what I say, you know. I say, if you go to, it's 46 man in use, and in Psalms 46, you have to use the King James Bible, do it. You can't use the other Bible, you have to use the King James Bible to find the code that we say now. If you go to Psalms 46, and you count the word them from the top of the Psalm, when you reach the 46th word in the Psalm, it go and say shake. And if you start counting from the bottom of the Psalm, when you reach the 46th word going up to the top, it go and mark spear. That's the word Shakespeare. And the 46 people who translated in the Psalms 46 relating to the word 46 going down and the word 46 going up.
Well, some people like to dismiss slavery like it was nothing. But you see, slavery, it can never be forgotten. Some people not gonna like what me say, but me I gonna say it anyway. We are gonna talk about slavery and the effects of it today. Some people just don't want to know about 400 years ago. But the thing about slavery, it's affecting people now.
You know, so we didn't read Bible. No, we don't read Bible, just we read about King James. Believe you me, we read about King James. Yes, it's funny. Yeah. All right, that looks like it's gone. It's so funny that we saw I read about King James. All right.
My children, welcome to my
Yes, yes, step in. Cutting edge. You don't know, may I live for tomorrow now. Cutting edge.
Hello, sir. Good night.
Good night, sir.
Yes. You ever hear about Sagittarius tree?
Sagittarius tree?
Yeah.
No, I hear about Sagittarius, but I never hear about Sagittarius tree.
Well, Sagittarius tree is the largest black hole in our Milky Way.
Okay, yes. I hear about that. Yeah, I hear about it.
Oh, you hear about it,
yeah,
right?
I hear about it, yeah.
And I'm saying, that if at the edge of Sagittarius tree,
yes,
every minute there is 1,000 years on Earth,
Yes.
Because they was explaining the power of gravity.
Yes. Well, we know of light years. Light years is like a whole heap of years in our
right, but it sounds phenomenal though that for every minute at the edge of this massive black hole.
Yes, it's like
1,000 years on Earth.
Yes.
I mean, that sounds so phenomenal to me because if you have to come back here, you're there 3 minutes and come back here, you'll be 3,000 years old.
3,000 years old, yes.
Yes.
Well, you have more than that too because you have planets that is light years away. Where if you travel to those planets, I mean, like, he's a whole man.
Yes, I know, because some of them, I mean, you die before you reach the place.
Yes, of course.
Yes, if you're interested, you see, there's an article on the black hole in the National Geography March this year, 2014.
Okay.
You know, it would make I think it would make interesting.
Of course. I always love to read those things. I
yes.
love to read those things, brethren. I love to read those things.
Yes, so it's March 14, 2014.
This year, March 14. All right. I'm going to check it out. Definitely. National Geography.
Yes, peace and love, and keep up the good work.
Yeah, man. Give thanks. You know, you were referring to what the brethren are saying. People don't understand that the earth it's like a little grain of sand on a seashore when it come on to the amount of stars and planets and all them things that were out there, you know. It's not like the earth is a special place in the scheme of things when it come on to the galaxy. It's a we there, so and it look like the way that we say. You know, some people are telling us, well, this is the only place where life form exists. This is the, you know, God is like God interested in the earth more than everywhere else where He make. Which this is like a little sun. If you look on how the galaxy set up, I hear the man talk about the black hole and all them things, you know, Sagittarius, T and all them things. It's a little sun. And just imagine a little sun on the seashore. If you take up a portion of sand in your hand and spread it out on a table and call one of them earth, that is how earth is in relationship to the other sun, you know. The earth is not no special place in the galaxy and in the scheme of things. The earth is just one of those things in the scheme of the thing. You have stars that are brighter than the sun, hotter than the sun, you know, because the sun is a star. It's just that the sun is the nearest star to the planet Earth. You have many moons, but it's one moon we see with our naked eye. If you look to a telescope, you go a place in California where you go at the where them call a place where you look to this big telescope and you look out there. You have to wait. It's where I go on because you can't believe so you have to so near. It's like a man put on a binoculars by your face and but them binoculars, the telescope, them chang. So we are looking at the one moon. And when we are devise our logics and our consciousness, it is based around what we perceive to be is real, what we perceive to be real. And what we perceive to be real is only the things them that give us life and energy and the source of whatsoever make us live in. So when we look at the sun and the moon, the air and the water, that is all sustaining life. But the sun is the source of all of that energy. And as we said many times before, I will not stop saying, the first source of worship for man was the sun in the sky. Not the S-O-N, the sun in the sky. Because that is where all the energy come from and the energy emanate from that. But guess what? The sun is just a microcosm of what is in the galaxy. What we now say, when you look up at the sky, you see stars. Why you think say, you don't see the star in the day? You don't see the star in the day because the sun rays so bright that the stars seem non-existing. But guess what? Yeah, the same star where you see in the night, where you can't see in the day, brighter than the sun, have more fire in the sun than the sun. And we get our winter, spring, summer, autumn, and even though certain places do have it and some place have. Me go a place already where, I mean, my musician them can vouch for this. Me go a place already where me have perform on the stage. And then put me on the stage 11 o'clock in the night, and the place bright up like 12 o'clock in the day. And when we come off at the stage, listen to what I say now. When we come off at the stage at morning, sun hot again. Because you have certain place in the earth where at certain time of the year, you have more night than day. You can't even see it right now. When December come, you have longer nights and shorter days. Because when me I left at sometime on Friday, usually when me I left at 6 o'clock, when me reach home, the place will dark up. Now, when me done my program 6 o'clock and go out there, all the light them in the street turn on. So there is a reason for that. The reason is that there are certain times at the time when the moon and the sun and the moon is in relationship to the sun, into the earth, and there's a time when the earth is nearer to the sun, because the earth is not going around the sun like a 360 degrees perfect circle. It is wobbly. It's like orbiting. It is wobbling. So there's certain time when it is nearer to the sun, and sometime when it is farther from the sun. And this is how we get summer, and this is how we get cold times. The nearer it go to the sun is the hotter it is. So you get something named summer. The farther you go from the sun, you get something named winter, or the coldness. And depending on which part of the earth it is, whether you're upon the north part or the south part, because the earth is going, it's spinning on its axis and it's going around the sun. But when me talk all them things are primary school something, you know. I mean, people don't like about them scientific explanation, but it's the reality. You get days by the revolving of the earth on its axis. It takes 24 hours for the earth revolve on its axis. But it takes 360 days to go around the sun. But if you depend the north side of the sun, sometimes it is further away. That's why they have an invisible line named equator. The equator supposed to divide the earth. And the nearer it is to the equator, is the hotter the time is. That is why you have tropical regions like Jamaica and like Africa and them place there. They're near to the equator, so you get a hotter time. When you're in the north, where you have less sunlight, you get a colder climate. And depending on how far the sun is, or how far the earth is from the sun, those places, the time of the day and the amount of daylight them get is less at certain times. And there's certain time when them get more daylight, there's certain time when them get more night time. You're frightened for you know you go all Helsinki and you go all Russia and all them places. And when you go all Russia, you wonder how come the night now come, how come the day now come. Because when you look on your clock and you see 12 o'clock noon, people still have on them light and the car light them still on, depending on what time of the year you go there. So it's not the sun a move. That is why Galileo get exiled, because him got sci-fi out, but the Pope decides to look at if the Bible say Joshua command the sun stand still. It is implying that the sun was moving. That is what Galileo getting a problem for, you know. Galileo getting a problem because the church people at the time who control the thinking and the mindset of the people, just like how them do it now, them have some archaic thinking without evaluating or going into any scientific approach to a certain situation. Them just take it as it is in the Bible. So when the Pope got to Galileo and said, look here, Joshua command the sun to stand still, that implies that the sun is moving. And it's in the Bible, so that's how it go. So therefore, who is you for come and say that? And Galileo lay him live on the table. Galileo said, look here, you want to say it and me want to say it. It is the earth that is revolving around the sun. And him spend him rest, I forgot the name of the island. Him spend him rest of him life on a little island, exiled. Because of that statement. That it is not the sun that is moving, but it's the earth that revolves around it. And then we say, oh, we get the different time of the year. We see the leaf them shed certain time. And we see the leaf them in a spring, the leaf them just bright up and everything just look green and all of the tree them just have an all sorts of leaf. Sometimes the leaf them a drop off, especially them time of year. And then time of year, you know, the leaf them start drop off a certain tree. One that's where I go, especially for the all America. No leaf, not upon no tree. Them things there's nature move. And we have to understand these things from a scientific approach, not from no madness and crazy thinking of people who never understand, but a search for understanding. These people who write the book never understand certain things. When a man have epilepsy, them say a demon take over his body. Them can't understand epilepsy as a phenomenon of disease. Them take epilepsy as some demonic possession. I saw them things are going on. So we know who know better now and have a knowledge that is beyond where our grandparents and great-grandparents have to recognize that what was said 5,000 years ago, even though maybe some things we can look at and say yes, like when a man said, thou shalt not kill, or love your neighbor as yourself. Who would I really want to go against a phrase like that? Love your neighbor as yourself. I wouldn't want to go against that. As a matter of fact, I would have hung up that. Love your neighbor as yourself. But that was said long before Moses said. It's not Moses that said that first. That was something that was in Israel, in Egypt. Then wait there. If thou shalt not kill wasn't in Egypt, how come Moses run out of Egypt when him kill the Egyptian? Because him know said they didn't find him, they would have charged him for murder. So that law was in Egypt before Moses put it on a tablet and said God gave him that. And God gave Moses 10 commandments to go get the Israelite them, where he eventually match up. In the first instant, he match it up. If Moses was the author of using rod for turn snake, how come is it that the Egyptian them throw down for them rod and they turn snake too? Because them the magic there did exist before Moses go up in the mountain. The only thing why the story sounds so profound is because Moses snake, Moses rod eat up the other rod them. So we have to recognize these things as it is. And recognize this 5,000 years book, 5,000 years stories, is stories that some of it is men trying to come to grips with them surroundings, politically, socially, and culturally. So culture brings religion. Politics, religion, culture bring politics. Culture bring sociology. Culture bring anthropology. Culture bring archaeology. Because all of these things is based upon culture. And religion is one of the main extract from culture. So when we talk about religion, we have to find out what is the cultural experience of the people them who is defining this understanding in a freedom environment. We can't just take it so and show it by ourselves when we come from a different culture and time. Culture is defined as the way of the people. And if the way of the people is not in tune with 5,000 years ago when another people have a different way of life, how the hell we going to take another man way of life? Based upon him way of life, how him live. Some of them live in a tent. Them are ride on horse. Some of them are ride on camel. Man, how you going to take that man thinking and trust by you 5,000 years after now. And I say, this is how it's supposed to go. Not no go so. No guy can't come tell me about why the Bible is and the Bible that and the Bible that, and I listen said this about the Bible, I listen said about the Bible. If me didn't have eyes as long as I would be, no would I explain exactly what I explain to you right now about the Bible. That what you see in it is where you see in it. And if you accept it as faith, you accept it as faith. But when you look on it as a historical reference point, to tell people how to live in at this time here, then you're going to have a serious problem. You're going to have a serious problem. Because the only reason why the Bible is so popular is because white people kill and murder people and put it in them hand. Them go to Africa. We have the land and them have the Bible. And when we close our eye, we have the Bible and them have the land. So now we don't have no land, but we give all faith to the Bible now. Because the Bible going to get us in our land, flowing with milk and honey. I want to know who for cow not go milk in heaven. Who for cow not go milk in heaven when I talk about God giving the land flowing with milk and honey. And Africa not talk about him have a promised land. I don't have no promised land. Who promised I Africa? Africa is my birthplace, my ancestral birthplace. No guy promised I that. God promised the Israelites them land. And the land when promised the people them is other people land. And them tell the people them to go and go kill out the other people them and take with them land. Anyway. So you know, so we're going to come forward here. Little more from this. From 2 to 5:45 with the stepping razor. Sorry for disturbing the brain, so in the night. It's like you go to your bed, don't you, right? You can't sleep, you see. Well, it's like Muta hold your head, you know. It's like a thing, you know. It's why Muta, where you get your thinking from, Rasta? But me never think on it that way, now you go put up on me, no, make me start think. Black people don't like think. They must want to take things that's how it is. That's why I say we can't go no further. We are use European logic to define ourselves for hundreds of years now to say it now work. If you keep doing the same thing, the same way all the while, you're going to get the same result. So you have to come out of the box. Don't make them put you in a box and wash your brains like your brains dirty. Nobody can wash your brains. Yeah, you sit down there and make him wash your brain for you. So we're going to come forward there from 2 to 5:45. We have one person for heal up tonight. And it's the first you're going to stay with it. It's the first from my come IRFM. First. I want you to know this, you know. It's the first from my dear IRFM 20. How much your old is? 21. Yeah, 21. All right, when me dear IRFM before you're born. Listen to me now. Me there before you're born. At 23 years, me there IRFM. IRFM at 25 years old next year. I'm there at 23 years outside. It's the first a woman ever sit down in that chair there with me till 2 o'clock. Matrix. Me I tell her, I said, this is history, you know. She create history. Of all my 23 years of sitting at IRFM, it's the first a woman. Beat up world cousin. Why? World cousin have Chick V and say him can't get it. You can just imagine when him come back here. Me and him for the radio when him come back here. World cousin say me can't get it for the radio. I say it, you know. Me I said don't say you can't get it. At 3 people tell me they can't get Chick V, you know, and they try them get it, you know. When me there I say, well, me just wait for my time still, you know. Yeah, man say, we are wait for your time. And me can't get it. Anyway. Me just make the statement saying, in all my sitting here for 23 years, it's the first a woman ever sit down here with me. And direct me if you do and look on the internet. I will talk about King James and to go find King James and pedo. What the word name? What the girl? One pedestrian, some rotted word with the data give me. It now come out of my brains. I have to go look for it again and read about it on my computer. Yeah, but I have a lady sitting beside me. Usually the lady they run the operating table and so no. You understand? So I'm going to recommend that you get a little extra bonus. Okay. For your pay. You have to say okay. You have to say okay quick. You have to say okay quick. I hope Kabua listen, I know. I hope Kabua listen, I know. I'm going to recommend that you get a little thing extra.
Put it in the hard work.
I put it in the hard work. For the guy that I want him can't say chick-fil-A. So we say give thanks to the moment and give thanks to the time. I usually take the more phone call. The man, they are inside us of the program. All right, we want to play this show. Yeah, we want to play this.
Dream. My children, welcome to my congregation. My name is Theodore Love Money, and I am your parson. I had a dream. I dreamt that the Lord came into our church, and he looked up at the roof of our church, and there were holes. And the Lord said to the congregation, you waste your money on material things. You should give more money to the parson so he can fix up the roof of our church. That's what the Lord said. And the Lord said, your pastor should not drive any old car. He should have a brand new BMW to drive. So when he comes to church, he can come to church on time. That's what the Lord said. And the Lord said, your parson's refrigerator should always be full. So when he comes and preaches at church, he does not collapse from starvation and hunger. That's what the Lord said. And the Lord said, your parson should have a brand new stereo unit so he can listen to more gospel music. And a brand new video so he can watch more gospel shows. That's what the Lord said. That's what the Lord said. And the Lord said, your parson should have the best suits in the whole of the congregation. Nobody in the congregation should dress up as good as the pastor because he is up here and you are down there. That's what the Lord said. That's what the Lord said. So give your money to me and I'll pass it on to the Lord. I am doing the Lord's word. Give your money to me and I will pass it on to the Lord. Some of them bend, them have to repent. Some of them bend, them have to repent. Yes. Some of them bend, them have to repent. Some of them bend, them have to repent. To enter the house of God, you don't need any rent. You could be so poor that you live in a tent. It don't cost you a penny, no, it don't cost a cent. You just render your heart and not your garment. Somebody passing, then too impudent. As a con man, they would be excellent. And we ask the congregation how much money they spend. And tell them, no spend it, so give me your pound and your pence. Send round the plate when everybody present. If you not full up, there is no argument. Tell the congregation that them incompetent. And send it back again until they contempt. Some of them bend.
Thought-provoking, always smoking. Lyrics like a bazooka. You are listening to Mutabaruka.
All rise. Judge 1,000 years presiding. Your Honor, we have here Mr. Religious Belief and his henchman, Mr. Denomination. Mr. Religious Belief! Mr. Religious Belief! Please take the stand.
I am noticing that there's a new prosecutor here.
Yes, Your Honor. After the last trial, other prosecutor had to resign. Your Honor, I think both the gentlemen should take the stand at the same time, considering the magnitude of charges against them.
Mr. Religious Belief and Mr. Denomination, I see where you also have been promising black people, but you are even worse than the politicians. You promise them good living after they die. Yes, you say their reward is in heaven. It would appear to me that both of you have been to heaven already and have gotten yours. The charges are too numerous to mention here. For over 500 years, you have been wanted from ever since you sent your relative here. Yes, I am talking about the same Christopher Columbus.
Your Honor, the name is Christopher Columbus.
Hush up! Columbus, it don't matter. He did come trick us. It was you who went to the Americas and Africa with your doctrine of civilizing the savages. You taught black people to pray with their eyes closed. When they opened them, you had their land and they had the Bible. With the Bible and gun, you robbed, raped, murdered our foreparents in the name of Jesus. You have divided black people into groups, causing them to distrust each other. The first charge is for misleading black people into their colorblind blindness. Black people into groups, causing them to distrust each other. The first charge is for misleading black people into their colorblind blindness. You have black people worshiping everything white as good. White Jesus, white winged angels, white Christmas. Even the songs talk about whiter than snow I long to be.
Bible did say, though your sins be like scarlet, they shall be as white as snow.
So, you're trying to tell me that if my sins are white instead of scarlet, God will accept my sins? And by the way, Michelangelo painted of his uncle. For years, black people keep revering this picture as the true picture of Christ. All your religious holidays originate in Europe. Everything in heaven is white. Everything in hell is black. It's a lucky thing Jamaicans start to visit hell and really see for themselves.
Your Honor, if I may be allowed to speak, our divine and beloved Father, Pope.
Shut up! Dope or Pope, I will not allow you to ask any questions here. I have never heard anyone ask you any questions in one of your church services. You are also charged for collecting money under false pretense. You keep saying the church have no money, yet every little open land have a tent for a few months, then a massive building later. Did not your Bible say that your body is the temple of God?
Your Honor, Mr. Denomination has been collecting money from people, saying that he can get them into Miami via the Bahamas through the guise of Christian Crusade. Through such a scheme, people have been jailed, sir, trying to reach Miami.
What? I thought you were trying to get them to heaven via your church. You are also charged for misinterpretation. You have twisted the Bible to suit white supremacy. You have taken stories and quotes from other books, much older than the Bible, and made them into myths. Have you ever read the Egyptian Book of the Dead?
The what?
It is because of you why the DJs have no respect for our black women. You have painted a picture of women as the originator of sin. You have made women look inferior in all your religious books. You have been preaching a sexist doctrine to our people from Eve till now.
I refer breadfruit in the land of bread.
No man.